Yeah, so see, we have to switch over Spoon. Okay, hello everybody. As you can tell, there may or may not have been some gamer words said behind the scenes just before this moment, but not anymore because
a lot of them, all of them.
That is what you think.
Bill didn't even start. No, Bill's got a lexicon of them. You know,
Yeah.
it's never ending.
Some of
And
which
we
I've
are
even got away
joined.
with.
We are joined this week by Amalgamyte. Am I saying that correctly? I'm making sure I'm not being retardo. Am I? Hello. Do you want to tell people a little bit about yourself? And if you've got links for me, also that I can share, I'll put them in the description and post them in chat. It seems quite a lot of people are with you, but you know, just give people the TLDR quick rundown.
Yeah, so I am a VTuber. I know, derogatory, but I'm a political VTuber with the side of games. So I mostly just cover the news and yap about my opinions about different things, and then try to play some games here and there to make the black pills a little bit easier to swallow. So.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, there you go.
Spoon has spoken very highly of you, so really cool. Glad to hang out and
Out here
have some
glazing.
fun. Oh,
thanks for that, Bill.
I wouldn't say Spoon has been glazing, but he has been very positive. I thought we'd start this week with some memes because my favorite meme, maybe of the year, has dropped this week.
James Lindsay has visited the wall, people.
Absolute cinema.
At this point, to shit on James Lindsay because he makes it so
that is our executive producer, the main person who funds this channel,
yes,
James Lindsay.
Not just friend of the show, bestie of
Patron.
the show, Jamathan Lindsay.
Patrician.
I just realized his neck is the size of his shoulder.
So he went to the wall and did the thing, which James has, of course, in the past quite famously, rather famously, I guess, in our circles, said that might pretend to be a Christian later so that I can do psyops on these dumb Christ cucks. I mean, it's basically what he said. Like, I'm exaggerating only very slightly. Yeah. So now he has been paid. He's taken the $7,000 and visited the wall. And of course, it was immediately green screened like this to get some true art. So I wanted to share this art. Do you have it up, Spoon? Make it sure.
Yeah, it is a just like chin slider 0, neck slider maxed out, fucking earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim, indeed. I mean,
I like the slight green glow left around, and that was a nice touch.
If AOC had any sense, she would have leaned into that fucking picture because that's like the best PR she'd ever. That's fucking brilliant.
It's my favorite. It's still my favorite.
Yeah, that is the best one, hands down.
For those unfamiliar, this one's actually my favorite though. This one was my favorite.
It is like even your favorite meme is brain rot.
I'm brain rotted, so my favorite meme is brain rot. Certified elite theory. As Scrump and Evelyn talk about elite theory more or less right now. So
reset the clock.
Like,
you need to put up a picture of Carl Schmidt there and do that.
I love this one too, though. That's very thematic.
That's pretty good.
Oh no!
Oh god, that's
put those away.
Hangers. Yeah, I don't want to zoom in on that one. I love the fat cat.
That was massaging the cat. Yeah.
Oh
god, that's
no, keep going there. It gets more nefarious.
The golden.
That's a nice touch.
I like this one actually quite a lot. They've changed obviously his hands with AI, but it's pretty good.
That's pretty good though.
There he is with
almost looks like JD Vance though.
He does look a bit like JD Vance from behind, but Vance actually has a chin.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he's much hotter.
Yeah.
That one's the Anne Frank one's especially bad because you don't realize it's Ben Shapiro for a second. It takes a half second to notice.
It takes a minute to recognize that that's Anne Shapiro there. Leaning Tower, I don't know. It turned into Ben Shapiro there, strangely.
This has gone down a strange route now.
It has gone into he really did turn into Ben Shapiro there for a second. It's just a lot of these.
Not sure we'll get away with that one.
I don't know either.
Let's not linger. Let's not linger before it turns into something really fucking.
Well, I have to I'm on my laptop. Oh, sorry guys, we're late and gay because I'm traveling. I'm in England. I'll be on Lotus Eaters this Friday, and so I'm running out all this stuff. Yeah, really weird. Like something with Bill Murray. I don't know what movies that's from. It looks like Bill Murray.
I think no, it's not Bill Murray. He's too like stumpy faced for that.
I don't even know. Okay, yeah, we got it.
God damn.
So
rough.
We had a week Spoon, all over the world, people were out to protest monarchies this past week.
Despite
allegedly,
the fact that no place they were protesting actually is a fucking monarchy.
That's not true. They were protesting in Canada and the UK, which
constitutional monarchies.
Constitutional monarchies, indeed. And in the US, I made a post about this on Twitter because it's true. I think it is unquestionable that the No Kings protest is the most successful protest of all time. I mean, I know that it was extremely limp-wristed and funded by George Soros, as we'll look at, and cringe and gay, and it was all entirely fueled by boomers with nothing else better to do other than stand around with stupid signs. But it is the most effective protest of all time because its goals were accomplished before it started. So inherently, they got what they wanted, right? Trump is not, in fact, king.
Okay, I see what you were going with this now.
See what I mean? You gotta hand it to him. He's done a pretty good job.
Which basically means what was the protesting for then?
Nothing. And as we'll see, they also don't know what they're protesting.
Yeah, because I saw vague. I just saw memes during all of this.
It's been a lot of memes. It's been a lot of memes.
Because the concept is. Okay, well,
this is the meme. This is the fucking meme economy stimulus check right here. That's all this is.
Yeah,
this is a meme-fueled economy, indeed.
Retarded.
So
I hear the swigging of a bottle.
Yeah, I had a swig of it. I do have a little bit of. I'm on vacation, so I have a little bit of alcohol. But I am trying to moderate myself, guys. I am on vacation.
Which basically means half the bottle is going to disappear.
No.
Anywho.
No, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, all right. Everyone's having a little drinky poo tonight, then I suppose. But
okay, so I need to drink as well, then, do I?
Go ahead. Anyone who feels inclined to drink. I have broken my
now
sobriety.
Amalgamyte. It's time to learn a very important lesson about peer pressure.
Yeah, peer pressure.
I don't like alcohol, so I can. I'll hard pass on the peer pressure.
Fair play.
I wish I didn't. That's the problem. I actually like it.
I got gamer subs though.
Hey, there you go. Gamer
3
subs.
p.m. is gamer subs.
What kind of gamer subs?
It is a good question. What kind
that greets with slurs.
It's just the melon flavor.
Ooh, I love
think it's
melon
just called just melon or whatever it is. Nothing fancy. I've tried a bunch of other ones, but they're all just super like artificial and gross.
Yeah, that's something I don't like about a lot of the powdered energy drinks. I got PewDiePie's Yuzu one, and that was really good. I really liked that one. But I think that's because
G Fuel was good lord.
That was G Fuel. Yeah, it wasn't Gamer Subs. I'm sorry.
That was Lingonberry with the G Fuel.
No, but I also got his Yuzu lemonade one, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
No, you can get the Yuzu.
Someone said take a swig of Japanese whiskey. I don't have Japanese whiskey on me
false
right
memory
now,
syndrome.
So I'm now gonna drink brandy.
Are you gonna have a swig of that sweet Nika?
No, I don't have Nika
whiskey. Oh.
I'm drinking brandy.
Okay. Oof.
Took a sip of Henny. Everything turned 8 for. 8 for red minutes. I'm fucked. Jesus
so the people again, they don't seem to know why they're out there. This was fueled and funneled. We're gonna look at the accounting on it of what's been revealed. Millions and millions of dollars funneled to do these protests worldwide, and so you get like the typical just insanity, craziness. Basically, the whole circus came out. Well, some of it, because not many people came out at all. And that's largely because they don't appear to know why they're there. So I've just got some examples of some of the happenings at these protests.
With a shirt that says for Charlie.
Because I advocate for free speech. And I
you love free speech. Wear a shirt that says free speech. Wear a shirt that says promote free debate. Free press.
Well, you get triggered.
Well, you killed that guy. So maybe that's why. He's wearing a For Charlie shirt. Is she?
The first one.
I think it's just design on her shirt.
It looks like a napkin.
It looks like a bib, though. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's meant to be some kind of fucking neck piece.
Embroidery?
I thought it was supposed to be like referencing one of those like tribal
probably
necklace thingies that you see in like movies and stuff.
Yeah.
She does seem to have some kind of touch of the sgrailing about her.
Touch of the sgrailing, Bill. For fuck's sake.
That's a good picture, though.
Oh, I'm not allowed to use 1,000-year-old slurs. Those haven't been grandfathered in.
No, I just appreciate your use. You got to keep the
short
traditions
person.
alive. 1,000-year-old slurs, right? You can get that past the YouTube censors. They won't even recognize it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Bringing it back.
So called the comeback. I've been here for years.
Kicking it old school. Indeed.
Yeah, Pippi Longstocking.
You get triggered because it has Charlie.
Yeah, Pippi Longstocking.
He was a racist.
Longstalking.
He was a misogynist, and that means that you are too, because you support him. Get out!
Okay, you know what this reminds me of? As I've been watching Deadwood a lot recently, it's like listening to Calamity Jane on Helium.
It really is. It's
It is,
Calamity
yeah.
Jane on Helium. Yes, very much so. Oh, and she's. I mean, it's the Pippi Longstocking. You know, when I was quite younger, I used to do that. I used to put my hair in pigtails and braids like that, and I stopped doing it because I got called Pippi Longstocking. She's still out here doing this shit.
He hated people. Yeah, just he hated anyone that wasn't white, that wasn't male, that wasn't straight.
What's wrong with that? First of all, he didn't, and secondly, what's wrong with being white and straight and male? Exactly.
It's objectively better than anything else.
Patriarchy.
Yeah,
patriarchy. Drat
I see
again.
I see videos like this and ask myself, why should I ever listen to the opinion of any woman ever?
I mean, well, I saw you say something like that on
we
Twitter
start now?
earlier today, or was it maybe yesterday, Spoon? And I was
It's
like,
a little late in the game to start now. Spoon.
Yeah,
Neither of us have ever done so in our lives.
I really thought about commenting Spoon and being like, why do you host a podcast with women?
Because you're not like most women.
Oh wow, gee, not like the other girls. That makes
Says
two
other
of us.
girls.
Right? Oh my.
Oh no, now we're a gender balanced
now we're
podcast. Now we're
organizing.
cooked.
There's another one. There's a lot of Charlie Kirk hatred. It seemed to be a theme.
Is this,
Again, they didn't seem to.
What's her name?
Yeah, they didn't seem to know why they were there, other than to
Menendez, I think.
make sure
Get
that
a
if you
paycheck.
if you were not aware of how much they celebrated the murder and assassination of Charlie Kirk, to make sure you don't fucking forget. My next video is on this subject of leftist violence, and this happens like every time I make a video, where then all this new information just keeps coming out while I'm working on it that just confirms the exact point that I happen to pick.
Like, motherfuckers out here getting paid to be hateful retards. I'm doing this shit for free, for the love of the
I
game.
know, they get paid to do it.
Recently, with Charlie Kirk being assassinated, they...
It's a piece of garbage. Of course we were mean. I am so tired of people saying, oh, but, it's a terrible thing. No! Hitler is dead. I'm glad Hitler's dead.
First of all, like I said,
I'm
this
not.
is... Yeah, well, damn. This whole shit is all boomer bait. It's all women who look like this. It is all women who look like this. It's largely women. They're almost all white, too, the people that went to these things.
Michael Jackson wants a fit back.
Dude, he should want his fit back. She's
Nightmare on Elm
ruining
Street.
it. She does look like Freddy Krueger as well, yeah.
Also, by the way,
It's all these old boomer white women.
That's the
being
beauty of
revolting.
being so, and like talking so much shit about National Socialists when you're dressed like the villain from the most recent fucking Wolfenstein game.
Actually, there's a Cruella de Vil or
yeah,
something,
she
you know?
does.
They got that Cruella de Vil fit. Sorry,
Also,
I'm gonna,
is that the...
take this here.
is
These
it
Cruella
Jonathan
waited till the
Hernandez?
puppies were born to kill them.
Right? She's spawn camping, I'm sure.
Like, it says something when you could look like a more evil version of Lucille from Arrested Development.
Yeah, for
More
real.
evil version.
Sorry, I was updating the YouTube with their
Who the fuck's that other
socials.
the
Here we go.
conservative
Okay.
Mexican chick? And her name is Hernandez.
Hitler is dead. I'm glad Hitler's dead.
Something that I've heard in interviewing Republicans is that they're concerned with the health care going to undocumented immigrants. What would you say about that?
I don't know that it's true.
The only thing anyone is going to pay attention
everybody-
to this is the fact that her tits are massive in this fucking video. That's the
Yeah.
only thing anyone's paying attention to.
Yeah, not this old bent, but the other
No,
one,
obviously
yes.
not her, no.
But yeah, I don't even know if that's true. Well,
Savannah,
it is.
thank you.
That's why
the one.
that is why the government is still shut down, by the way, because they want to. They're
based.
trying very desperately. It is based. They are trying very desperately to Yeah, to give healthcare and Gibbs to illegals. And by the way, in the absence of the government, while the government shut down, California is trying to just give free phones to them. Sorry, continue. Yeah.
Also, last No Kings protest, the guy who assassinated the Democrat, she voted against giving illegals health care in Minnesota like the day before. And he had No Kings protest flyers in his car. Well, actually, it was also a cop car too, but there's a little bit of a rabbit hole for why he was able to get that.
Melissa Hortman? Or no, who was it?
Yeah, I think it was Melissa Hortman.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, and her husband were assassinated. There were other Democrats on the list too, but they were the ones that actually, unfortunately, died because, I mean, political violence is bad, regardless of the case. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, she was the only Democrat to vote against giving illegal healthcare in Minnesota. She did that literally the day before she was assassinated.
I know. There's, I actually just saw a poll about this, speaking about the violence stuff. Let me see if I can find this. Was it YouGov? No, that's UK. What would it have been? Was it Pew? I can't remember. I have to try to find this. But there was a new recently that was about political violence, and that I was just looking at earlier. Now I'm gonna have to find it because I want to put it in the video either way. If I can't find it, I will. But it was the same stuff where it's like I can tell you I won't have it exactly, but I'll just pretend like I know. It was something like 6% of people who consider themselves conservative believe that political violence is ever justified. Whereas people consider themselves on the left, it was like 29% consider, yes, there's many reasons to justify political violence. That should be telling to people. Now, again, I'm repeating myself on the stream because, I'm working on the video and it's going to take a little bit longer because I'm a week away from computer,
and your co-hosts are further right than you.
Yeah, but wait. You're claiming to be further right from me? Do we have to bring up the political compass?
I think if we did it right now, it will be a drastically different change.
All I'm saying is that neither of you are arguing the point with me, and that says it all, doesn't it?
The point is,
that's just what because I found. I don't think I would win, Bill. I can try.
It's hard.
There are certain matters upon which the breath is best not wasted.
You have to move in 3 dimensions to explain Bill's politics.
1,000 miles in the chat, Bill. When you return from the hate march to finish the Xenocides, the march is eternal. Every step a psalm.
The key finding that I took away from that, from looking at all of the longitudinal data, the mass scale data, country level analysis from Purus and Global Terrorism Database, is this: the left plans more violence, or at least as much violence, and it's really hard to detect a plan that doesn't go through, by the way. But they still get found out all the time because even though they plan just as much, they are not capable of actually effectively carrying it out. So the difference that you see in statistics, and don't go back before, I don't know, like 2000, or you'll find mass scale leftist violence coming from environmentalists and animal rights activists, but they kind of shut that shit down. The problem not the problem, it's a good thing, it's actually a very good thing, is that leftists are incompetent at violence. So they try to do it and they fail. And then when you go and look at the statistics, it looks like, well, right-wingers are way overrepresented in the amount of violence and terroristic acts that they commit. When the reality of the case is the left is way more hateful, way more violent, but they suck at violence. So hence the outcomes.
He deserves help.
Also, isn't the right-wing violence, when they classify like prison gang violence stuff?
No, I went through and did it. It's a Global Terrorism Database and Purus, which is also a terrorism database. So it automatically excludes prison violence because I was looking for that. I was wary of running into the prison violence. So just looking at terrorism, because it seemed like the bet. Because when you talk about like people getting into fights on the street or whatever, it's really hard to say that that's ideological. Terrorism is almost always ideological. So like if someone goes and decides they want to blow up a building, they're driven by something, whether or not it's rational. I mean, it's almost always
Remember how pleasant it was back before Charlottesville when we were just like lining up in the street and having a scrap? Good times.
Yeah. But so
something
that
about a
cuts
good
out
line infantry setup, just, it hits nice.
Yeah. The serendipity of those kind of data is that it cuts out street violence. It cuts out, all that stupid shit like counting, gang violence in prisons as right-wing inherent. And it just gets to kind of like who is driven to do violence ideologically. And in that case, yeah, I couldn't. I was struggling with how to like also frame it. I was at first, I was like, no, the right does do more violence, but wait, no, they don't. The right is more effective at violence, which should scare people like this. I don't want them to be scared, but maybe you should. I don't know. Maybe they should be a little scared. Is that the people that you are so desperately trying to kill are the ones that are more effective at doing that? Just something to consider. Sorry, that was a little bit too based.
Certainly afford it in this country. So again, they're just, they're pointing to things and saying it's our fault, we're too liberal. Yeah, it's really depressing. I don't know how anybody your age even thinks of having children, okay? Okay.
Oh my
God.
God.
What the fuck? That was a really weird switch.
Yeah, because these people, they're all child murderers and they worship Satan. I'm like, I know that it sounds like Alex Jones when I say that shit, but they keep showing that they do. That they love children not being born or children being aborted, more specifically.
Remember, folks, if you're part of this,
they only don't want white children to be born. They're totally
Exactly.
happy with the black woman that's on Snap freaking out about how she's not going to get her benefits next month with 8 kids. But as soon as it's a white person, oh no, how dare you even have one child?
which is hilarious when you find out what the person who founded Planned Parenthood thought about black people.
Yeah, when you think about Margaret Sanger had some strong thoughts on blacks, there's a reason why all of the Planned Parenthoods.
Even I think she was a bit much.
All of the oldest Planned Parenthood locations, if you go and look at where they are essentially redlined. They are put very specifically into predominantly black areas. Or areas that were look, if it was predominantly
Margaret Sanger used to give speeches at Klan rallies.
Yeah, well, I mean, like she's a feminist leftist hero, and she was a eugenicist who did not want blacks to breed. That was her logic on that. And she is to this day one of their heroes that they constantly
let's play devil's advocate with this position for a moment here, shall we? Just because it's fun.
not to steal, man, but
steal.
Yes.
No, I'm not steel manning Margaret
I'm not
Sanger.
steel manning this. I totally am. If you believe that too many of them abuse the welfare system, but you don't want them to abuse the welfare system, but they will. Okay, what's the next best way to mitigate that?
Well, Liberia was a good idea.
Well, Liberia had a fundamental flaw because
an average IQ of 47.
Yeah,
there we go.
Well, there is one of them. Yeah,
an IQ that would make the average toaster blush.
True.
I'm reasonably sure you could replicate that IQ with an inanimate object.
I mean, I think gorillas have higher IQs than that.
They do. I think some studies have placed great apes at 70.
Yeah, I was the one who told you that because I was looking into it because I was thinking about You know, like how you just sit around sometimes and you think about great apes and how cool they are.
An orangutan will take apart. If you give a DSLR camera to an orangutan, they will take it apart and put it back together again, and it will work.
If I drive long enough, I can see baboons.
What? Spoon, you can't call them that.
No, I mean literally you see baboons.
Spoon, it's offensive.
No, I mean literal baboons.
I know you live in South Africa. I know, we know. You don't like we.
Stop gaslighting me, woman. I mean literal baboons. There's a sign that says "Don't feed the baboons."
Gaslighting? What?
Yes. I can literally show pictures of them.
There.
Yeah.
Actually, I think if they went into a KFC, there would be less fucked up shit happening inside.
Anyway, I was looking at orangutans, and they are pretty smart. I really like orangutans.
Millions of Democrats did not vote.
I don't like this woman.
Whose fault is that?
I like the monkey, though.
We need to get ourselves together, and we might even need to be a little bit meaner, because
being meaner than assassination. What do they mean by
meaner than burning down cities? Okay.
Yeah,
got it.
Meaner than the Bernie bro showing up to a fucking baseball game and airing the place out.
I can actually tell you what they mean by this, because in some of the research I looked at, leftoids were more likely to, if they were left-wing authoritarians, left-wing authoritarians, which was an instrument that was only allowed to exist about 3 years ago. There's been an instrument to measure right-wing authoritarianism for about 100 years at this point. It comes out of Adorno's F scale, meaning the fascism scale, and then that was adapted by Altmaier in 1959 or about 79, something like that, into the right-wing authoritarianism scale. And it is taken from Theodor Adorno's, the Frankfurt School guy, by the way, F scale in the 1940s, all the way until like 2021 for them to figure out that left-wing authoritarianism is a thing. And what I found with that aspect is that they were way more likely, the right-wing authoritarians were not, but left-wing authoritarians were way more likely to endorse unrestricted tactics in war. And what that means is killing civilians, intentionally targeting civilians, carpet bombing, that kind of stuff.
Stuff that will get you put in The Hague.
Yeah, that we would find, again, that normal civilized people would find reprehensible, targeting of civilians. And they go, yep, in fact, that's good. Just understand, like, I spent years thinking, no, there's just something wrong with them, they're misguided. No, they're evil, and they support unrestricted war tactics, aka targeting of civilians, targeting of children, targeting of innocents. Of course they want to target children. This woman's aborted many, I'm sure.
The Republicans don't mind being mean.
And by mean, what do you mean? Do you mean protesting? Do you mean...
Maybe we have to, I don't know, stop being so nice.
Because you seem like a pretty nice lady.
I'm a pretty nice lady, but I can be pretty mean, too.
Wow.
That's not a flex, you stupid moron.
Isn't it insane? This woman just
what is wrong with you?
Was just talking about fuck Charlie Kirk. Yeah. He deserved to die.
I'm a nice lady, but I can totally advocate for removing anyone I think is racist. Like, that's not the flex you think of.
I'm so sick of this bullshit.
Okay, and I have to ask this because people on the other side are going to say that they feel like the Democrat Party has been mean. Recently, with Charlie Kirk being assassinated,
He's a piece of garbage. Of course we were mean. I am so tired of people saying, oh, but, it's a terrible thing. No, Hitler is dead. I'm glad Hitler's dead.
So I'm sorry. That was like a preview in the beginning. So, yeah, so it was after I'm a nice lady, and then immediately afterwards, because I don't think there was a cut there. Immediately afterwards, yes, I'm so glad that we killed this guy.
So of course we killed this guy, as if it was a matter of course.
Yes, a matter of course, right?
Also,
evil people.
Who was worse, Stalin or Hitler? Stalin.
In terms of death toll, Stalin.
Yeah.
Every day, by every permutation, Stalin.
Also,
and everybody knows
fascism
that.
Than communism. He's fascism and he didn't have a family.
Yeah, I mean, same. And isn't it interesting also that
and
even when leftoids
uniforms and gave us Mercedes-Benz and Volkswagen and the Autobahn.
I mean,
They also gave us Fanta, so they're not all perfect.
I mean, look, the Nazis were styling. Everybody can agree to this. Now, the commies had some style as well. I will give them that, but it had nothing.
They had a better national anthem. I'll give them that.
They had some of the communist, socialist brutalism stuff I really quite like, actually. The art.
Really?
I love how every decent Soviet bloc film is like a secret shit talk on the Soviet party. Like Stalker, Hard to Be a God,
well, they
all
couldn't
the classics.
say it openly. So they had to be a bit subversive about it. But no, out of the two, like I said, or like I was going to say, sorry, I only said it inside my own head, so no one else heard it. Anyway. Even when leftoids depict fascist dystopias in their own fiction, they always depict it as clean, orderly, there's no crime. They always depict it as pseudo-utopian. I don't know why, but their chosen way of depicting fascist fictional governments and systems is utopic.
It's just a nice society.
But we're supposed to be disgusted by it. Strange.
Yeah. No place in my world. He was a hateful human being.
My world.
I guarantee you.
The things that he
I
said.
will guarantee you, she has never heard anything Charlie Kirk has ever said.
No.
You can
No,
just tell she has no fucking idea who he is.
Yeah, of course she's not. Of course she has
and the choice of terms, my world.
My
pure
reality.
Boomer solipsism.
Yes. Yes. Solipsistic indeed.
These are people to whom they believe the world literally belongs to them.
Well,
which is
they
very
don't
strange.
actually
And,
have to
you know,
live with the consequences of their policies. I
yes.
mean,
Well,
she's a
NIMBYism.
boomer. She probably lives in an upper middle class area that's predominantly white. Probably has to drive, half an hour just to even see a black person on the other side of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she doesn't have to deal with the actual consequences of her policies and actions that she's doing here. She doesn't get to see the
Exactly.
constant crime, the smell of weed, all the drugs on the street, the the millions of children without fathers, look, she
Yeah.
doesn't have to deal with any of that.
Yeah.
She thinks everybody's equal, regardless, even if she's not equal to herself on a different day, and thinks
Right.
that her policies can be applied.
Amalgamyte, I will prove you wrong and correct at the same time. Could you roll it back to when she's last on screen?
1 second. Here it
Just
is.
a couple seconds.
Wh-
Note the cant of the ear below the eye line.
Wait a minute. When my screen flips over, is it flipping over to me? Is it flipping over to me looking at the back end? Or are you seeing me looking at
No,
the YouTube?
we just see her. And the ear is at 45 fucking degrees to the rest of the
Oh,
head.
so she's Jewish.
And the eye is above the ear
So-
line. See,
so-
Amalgamyte knows
So
what I'm
the
talking
portrait
about.
of
She
Israel,
knew
got it.
instantly.
Bill here is a master
expert.
phrenologist and yes, physiologist, physiognomer.
Physiognomer.
Physiognomer, there you go.
That is a
There's-
cut and dry member of the tribe.
Indeed. What gave it away besides the ear? Let me go ahead and read some super chats here. Scurvy Rum for 2 says, Amal, have you had orange cocaine creamsicle G-subs? I don't.
No cocaine, but I don't like orange creamsicle, so also no.
I kind of don't like. I used to like orange creamsicles as a kid, and every once in a while I like them, but it's a very like.
But how do you feel about
mood.
cocaine?
Cocaine?
she
I
just-
love cocaine. I love drugs. All the drugs. Free drugs for everybody.
Cocaine energy
Go to-
drink
go to
tastes like shit.
California.
Oh well, yeah. California's got a bit of a history with that. Yes. Also, the CIA does. That was my favorite thing about that video I did on the sex ratio at birth is I just dropped. Remember when the CIA introduced crack cocaine to the black community, and then just didn't. I didn't elaborate and just continued. Like, I mean, it's true. So, I mean, it is true. Erd Bastion for 5 says, no insults today, but Spoon, when is the Razor video coming? And you guys on an off day should do a stream looking at black alt history. Oh God, it would be fascinating, but because it's
Bring Carl
hilarious.
back for that one.
We should. I'll ask Carl. Well, I will ask our friend who is a Blackman himself, Carl, if he would like to do a stream on black alt history because that shit's hilarious.
Sargon of Akkad, Carl, that black man
No.
that's 1/8 and proud.
He is.
Everyone's
he
favourite
is
swarthoid.
certified swarthy.
My granddad was from an island with brown people on it. Occasionally, the brown
really
people in question, the Italians.
I really shouldn't talk shit. I'm about to be on his show in like 3 days.
I'm talking all the shit.
It's okay. I'm
Sargon
actually a
is
pretty big
fine.
Sargon of Akkad fan, so it's lighthearted fun.
Don't worry, things will get
promise.
better.
It's just bands.
They won't.
Eldritch Saga for
Let her dream, Spoon. Let her dream. Okay?
Eldritch Saga for 5 says, since you work on relatively large projects with AI you've got to minimize hallucinations, occurrence, or unnecessary interjections. Yeah, Eldritch, I figured out how to. So I use AI for a lot of my projects at this point. It's mostly as an organizational tool and to double check the things that I'm. And the thing about AI when you're using it, if you're asking it like opinion-based questions, it will fight with you because it's been told, no, these are unacceptable ideas. However, if you give it a data set, like I send it an Excel spreadsheet and I say, here's the conclusions I've drawn from this Excel spreadsheet of mass data, for instance, it's much less likely to lie. Look, I'm going to do what I'm going to do anyway because I know that I'm correct. But it's nice to have it just as like a counter check because sometimes I'm a little bit off on stuff, as everyone is. I'm very valuable.
To err is human.
I am very human and very, very prone to err. So, but I use it essentially as a counter check. If you want to use AI for that kind of stuff, that's how I get around it, at least. And that I don't use it as anything other than kind of a check and that kind of stuff. And I think it's useful for that. Just don't. The only thing to avoid with AI is allowing it to infect or affect your opinions. Use it as a check. And only then if you've got data to give it, because I'm sorry. Also, Bill, I think I left all my allergy pills there.
You definitely took some with you.
I swear to God I packed them and I can't find them.
I saw you pack them in the front of your suitcase.
I know, and I can't find it.
You still have we get to do this on stream.
It's machine elves. I don't know. Bubba Cover 2 says Bill needs UNESCO armed guards. Cultural treasure. You are a cultural treasure, Bill. Looney Lenny.
If I ever get guards, it's not for my fucking defense. I can tell you that much.
Looney Lenny for Vive says all you have to do is look at what the Soviets did to German prisoners of war. They were just as brutal as the Japanese. Yes, they were. Lance for 5 says all these people call to mind the scene from Smiling Friends episode where Mr. Boss threatens the frowning friends and they immediately beg to live. Yeah, every time. Exactly. Smiling Friends is maybe not accidentally based because Zach's pretty based. Arden Party for 2 says check your Twitter DMs. Original JL meme for you or for ye. Excuse me. Let me check my DMs here. Oh my! I can't show this on stream, Ardent.
Arden also said Stalin tried to kill off the pierogi people. Not cool.
It's James Lindsay worshipping a giant black dick. So
Quite literally,
I can't show that on stream. Well, it's a statue, but I
It do
can't
be
show
like
that. It is a very detailed statue. Yes,
Don't fucking
phallic.
post that. Jesus Christ! Yeah, it's a bit aggressive.
Wait, did I have it on stream? I did.
Yeah, just say it's African.
I did have it on stream. I didn't. I'm not used to doing it this way. Oh well.
It's
Okay. It's just African school.
It is an artistic interpretation.
Yeah,
there you go. Just say it's fine.
Oh no! Everyone saw my DMs then. Fuck. Don't worry. There's something weird there.
Yeah, that's fine.
He doesn't say anything interesting on Twitter. So
No, it's just all business, you know. So okay, this was posted by the Department of Homeland Security.
Out of curiosity, I just want to see what my DMs say right now. If I just go to see which it's just
Mine's all
Well,
spam.
now I'm nervous. Let me hang
Don't
on.
now you draw attention to them.
Yeah, I am because I'm like, what's something like private there? No, there's no. I would do something so stupid. No.
The most dangerous thing to my DMs is like people thinking it's like, oh, Bill did see that post I sent to him. He's just ignoring it.
I'm sorry. You saw my mom saying that she loves me. You all saw that. That was the most.
No.
That's the. Well, yeah, it was a message from my mom saying she loves me. So.
I'm just hoping if I ever see a mine, there's
I
not
love you
something
too, Mom.
There's not something immediately racist.
Why not? We already know what the writing's on the wall, dickhead. It's not like we're fucking surprised by that.
But yeah, that has to be
not because of me, but what somebody's saying to me. Everybody knows I'm
racist. Nah, he's deflecting. He's deflecting. Spoon's out. Here's Spoon's DMs. There's a lot of brown women in here.
Oh my God. I bet there are, Spoon.
Hold on a second.
I gotta say, that's probably the least scandalous DM leak ever. Where the worst thing in there is my mom saying she loves me.
No,
Let's go.
Because just what Bill just said, there is one.
I mean, I was just guessing, but sometimes you need to hit the grass to see where the snakes are.
To be fair, I think she would be a fan of your politics, Bill. If you
Brown women are always a fan of my politics. They just don't like to admit it.
I think this one is very openly admitting it. At least, because she's spoken to me. I'm like,
oh
look,
no,
you're
chat was telling me to
very
get
based
mazed.
behind the scenes.
Guys, should I cut that part out of the stream?
No, man, you'll be fine.
It was literally nothing. It was literally the worst part was my mom saying she loves me. Okay, so here's some cringe shit.
Not the giant statue of a penis.
No, I mean that did get shown.
That's like the least weird thing that parties ever sent us.
Yeah.
God bless you, you newfie fuck. They are truly our children.
I will put a blur over the screen or whatever, but there's nothing there.
You gotta grab a gun. We gotta turn around the guns on this fascist system. These ICE agents gotta get shot.
They're
He's
so
gay
violent.
the way he said ice.
Yeah, ice, baby. Dun, 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 dun.
I've never seen such a display of empty zeal.
Yeah, negative energy.
All right, today we're going to talk about how we can find out and how much we can find out. The more you f*** around, the more you're going to find out.
The Department of Homeland Security posted this. Just to be clear, the department. Yes, the Department of Homeland Security posted this.
Now posting is Takeshi69 posting.
Takeshi69 posting.
Speaking of federal rats from Takeshi69.
Yeah.
Uzlu, would you prefer? Could you please be annoying elsewhere? Jesus Christ.
Not sure how I feel about the ghetto
Yeah.
rap music, but that I appreciate the effort is made.
No.
With part of the propaganda. I'm still not happy with the government though. Well, this is one of the things that irks me about like the Homeland Security of Twitter posting is that like I like that like they've made a ton of funny edits and memes and everything like that, and I appreciate that because whoever is handling it clearly knows where the political climate is online, at least especially on Twitter, and so they're somewhat in touch. But then if you go into reality, it feels like it's just all talk and no actual.
Yeah, that's my. Oh my God, that's my biggest issue too. It is all talk.
It's perfunctory.
Yes, perfunctory indeed.
And it's just like, and I feel bad like talking about it and not being happy about it because I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh, finally we have somebody in charge of the government that like cares about us, and I'm like, they clearly don't. I mean, there's Trump yesterday with that video of the whole Diwali lighting video with all those Indians. And
yes,
everything.
I'm gonna get to that.
Like it just feels like this is just more propaganda.
It is.
And just to appease us, and it's not actually there's no actual solutions. Nothing actually happening.
Because they are not they are not doing shit. Trump actually does have the power to do a hell of a lot. The Republicans, for all the Democrats whining about oh well we're not at fault for the shutdown. They are because the Republicans have all the power. That's true though. They do have all the power. They don't have a power over the shutdown. That is the Democrats' fault. But they have otherwise all the fucking power, and they choose to not utilize it because it's all a big fucking circus. I agree 100%.
Pageantry.
Yeah, like so the shit posting from the government's amazing. Like, yeah, I can appreciate the funniness about it. Like, I can appreciate what it is because it is like funny after all, and but it doesn't mean anything's happening. And I get it's not super simple. There's a bunch of bureaucracy, red tape, paperwork, blah 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 blah. But it's also the federal government. Trump can be a lot more effective if he really wanted to be. I wish he was like a fourth of the fascists that the leftist claims that he is.
I wish he was.
Stop trying to make him cool.
It's just every day. It's just another meme edit or whatever the case is, and it's like haha funny. Like, but what's actually happening? Nothing.
Yes, nothing. Which is the reality. But we feel like we're winning, right? So
the point of the federal government is not to achieve anything; it is to make you feel like you are. It is the grand placebo.
Let's see. That was their response to it. I've got some more just evil here. I think I may have accidentally put it in the wrong place, that DHS meme, but here we go.
I know that at any moment, something bad could happen to me.
Sure.
I know that my house could be wiped out by a tornado.
Yeah.
My stuff could be stolen by the thugs in Seattle.
But do you expect that? Because if you really expected
I don't expect
that...
it, but I know it.
Sure, but there would be bodyguards all around you if you really expected that something could drastically change. I could pull out a Glock right now, man. Pew pew.
Right,
you're
my
gone.
circumstances
Charlie
could
Kirk
change.
style.
Right, and
Why are they all like this? They're all bloodthirsty fucking lunatics. Now, part of it is that they are lunatics. I mean, everyone knows this, but I went over the data in my new video that I'm working on, which is that
I could save her.
You can't save her.
Oh, please. You see a bitch with that haircut.
Oh my God, look at Spoon, really?
How do you think I plan on going to save her, just out of curiosity?
Exactly.
Well, she can't talk with her mouth full. I get the idea. It's not exactly fucking rocket surgery, Chief.
I would not stick my dick in fucking that. That's not at all where I was going with that.
Oh, it's like, well, why'd you say you could fix her then?
Exactly. You do realize what that phrase means, right?
Yeah.
It means you're gonna fuck the crazy out of her.
Yeah, and the only way to actually fix a feminist is to fuck her properly.
This is a
Yes.
like when you say I can fix her, you realize that's you propositioning her, right?
Yeah.
No, not the way I would use it.
Oh dear, then you've been misusing the term.
Maybe that's just a way to lure them in.
No.
Yes.
It's the proverbial stick holding the box up over the packet of sweets.
Oh my goodness.
I understand that these circumstances can change.
Sure.
Even when
But you don't expect them, is what I'm saying.
But it
Like even her.
I will say I will give her props. She's not wearing a nose. She's not wearing a nose ring.
Well, okay. So I looked. This is actually quite. Well, I found this funny.
She looks familiar, actually.
So I looked in the video that I'm working on again. I'm sorry I keep talking about it, but I always get excited about the projects I'm working on. Is I wanted to frame it on around the nose ring or septum ring theory thing about why the ugliness of the left, right? I wanted to frame it around that. And I started to read this paper. I was like, this paper, it was academic, scientific publication. And I went, this paper is insanely based, and I'll actually bring it up here. I'll show you what I was talking about. Copy hyperlink. So I was reading this. Yeah. It's ResearchGate's doing the thingy. Okay. ResearchGate, please. I'm verified. Let me in. Thank you. So, I was reading this
Blue
paper.
Hair and the Blues. Is that the name of the?
It was, yes. No, God damn it. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Yes, it's called Blue Hair and something. Oh my God. ResearchGate is so gay. So I was reading this paper. So I'm reading through this whole paper. I'm reading it. Yeah, here it is. I'm reading this paper. It's fascinating. And then I noticed something, Spoon. What do you notice? What do you notice?
Oh my fucking God. Edward Dutton. Fucking Chad Smith, Mr. Dutton.
Yeah. I'm like just reading this fucking paper. I'm like, this is.
I can now instantly read it.
When you read for that, when you know that, you can see it instantly.
Let me, because I'll show you the base part. So there's
body type.
Body type used up.
Skinny, thin, and used up.
So
back blown out.
Dr. Dutton is
asshole
hilarious.
in tatters.
he's incredibly intelligent and extremely based, and I'm proud to call him an associate. I love him so much. He's so funny. He kills me, dude. Like, used up. Here it is.
The person with the best kill death ratio versus fucking your boy Jimbo.
And I didn't know it was his paper. I was just reading it randomly, like, why is this paper so based?
This seems oddly familiar. Something about the way it's written.
Yeah, it was Dr. Dutton.
And as soon as it hits you, like, oh, now it all makes sense.
Why is this paper so based? Yeah.
doesn't matter, right? Because you're still incurring the risk when you engage in the action.
Sure, but shouldn't it matter? Like, if you're going...
Yeah, okay. So...
I know that at any moment, something bad...
That guy's right, though, in that... Charlie Kirk was just assassinated a little over a month ago. And it's just insane. They have shown at every turn, no, we meant it, and yes, we
do it again.
More. And we will do it again. Oh, do it again.
The problem is, like, you asked why she's so bloodthirsty. I think the reason why, at least, like, why she's so openly saying that being interviewed on camera in this particular instance, because they got away with it. You know, like, the right was up in arms for like 2 weeks after Charlie was assassinated. Like, you know, and they said they're going to make the Charlie Kirk Memorial Day. And then they posted some more edits of Charlie and everything from the government. But then nothing happened. I mean, I know Antifa was designated as a terrorist organization, which is definitely a good move. But all these leftists on Reddit, on Twitter, on Blue Sky, they all just got away with it. They can still openly say, and if anything, they seem more proud to say it now. The Jay Jones guy who just his leaked text
running for governor of Virginia.
Emboldened them,
and all the Democrats, stood in file and protected him.
There's
no consequences for them.
Bloodlust. Yeah.
And it was the astonishing thing about the Jay Jones thing was that it happened in the exact same week. We covered it last week. The exact same week as the leak that just so happened Oh, come on. A Democrat, by the way, we'll get to that. That Gavin Wax guy, who is a Jewish man, who we covered it last week, didn't we?
Did
we did.
I don't think we did.
Yes. Did we not? Did I dream this? Did I cover it on someone else's stream is what happened, and I left out all the stuff about this? Okay, I may have left it out then. I thought for sure we covered this last week, but just the catch up on it is that a Jewish man named Gavin Wax, who was a member of the Young Republicans and hated everyone else in it, leaked a bunch of group chats from the Young Republicans. They were in a group chat.
Oh, no, we did cover this.
We did cover it because I talked about it. It was 8% of the messages.
I know where you covered it.
Yeah, I talked about it with you too, you piece of shit. Get out of here. Anyway, so, sorry, I have to tell Oozla to go away. Yeah, because it was 8. No, it wasn't 8%. It was 0.8% of the messages, I think, right? Something like that. It was some minuscule number that had slurs in them.
271 messages that were
29,000
the offensive ones.
Yeah.
The N word was used on average like fucking once every like 2 weeks.
So you know it too. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I covered it on my own stream, and I read the political article and different things from it.
Yes,
and it's like, this is such a nothing burger. It's clearly staged as an op, and of course, Gavin Wax is Jewish.
Well, of course, he has resigned. By the way, it is also tiresome.
That's fucking interesting.
Yeah, I'll get it's a news story I have in the program here now. But he has resigned. How curious that this massive leak of a fraction of a percent of messages, most of which were self-denigrating from Young Republicans, included some slurs. Now,
I think I used more slurs
in the hard R. They didn't even use the hard R.
They use the H sometimes. That's how neutered it was. Like I also, some of the people in that chat were very brown.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
there's a Peter Giunta, I think that's what his name was. I might be getting that wrong. He was the most based out of it, and he's Italian. South Italian, too.
Yeah.
Jim Hillis just saw the citation diversity statement.
Exactly, he's a fucking Punic.
What is this? Hang on. Citation?
Yeah. The line from the Pacific song really does jump to mind. You look like someone who's never been punched in the fucking mouth. This is what the left is. It is an entire faction of people who've never been slapped in the fucking jawbone.
Yeah, that's kind of why when people think the left is violent and there needs to be massive recalls, like, no, I think you just okay.
When they realized that Pavlovian response worked and you could traumatize someone into compliance, they also realized that if you made sure no one had any pushback, they would do whatever they wanted to.
Yeah, and I feel like the reason why the left, why they are the way they are, is like Bill just said, they've just never been whacked. I feel like if you actually
they're fucking they are. I'm going to coin a term right now: bubble wrap berserker. These people have never felt arduous in their entire fucking miserable existence.
And when you look at their psychological profile, it really demonstrates that. I've talked about this in previous videos, but I'll be talking about it in the new one as well. No, they've not. And all of their politics are driven by envy. That is not a throwaway line that it looks like this. No, when you test it in a laboratory setting,
Ted mentions that in the first couple of pages.
Yes, everything is driven by envy. So Jim Hallis mentioned this in the chat. This is Nature, but Nature is a premier journal. It's considered one of the. I mean, this is their Nature Reviews Psychology, which is many rungs down in terms of accolade. However, citation diversity statements, this is from earlier in the month, Nature Reviews Psychology is encouraging its authors to include a citation diversity statement to draw attention to citation imbalances and confirm they made efforts to cite publications from a diverse group of researchers. Since taking office in January of this year, the Trump admin has taken actions to limit, if not outright dismantle, DEI efforts and federally funded science and academia in the U.S. grants for research that explicitly studies DEI issues, such as inequality. Look at there is so much framing and so much bullshit, even in that fucking sentence. Or that include a DEI component, such as an explicit aim to test diverse cohorts, have been paused or canceled, and universities have been threatened with losing federal funding if they promote... Oh, they are quoting. Promote DEI. Some scientific agencies and university administrators are complying with the Trump admin, for example, asking grant applicants to remove DEI aspects of their proposals or eliminating DEI funding. Oh, no! Ooh! Ooh! No, I'm right. This was not a quote. Excuse me. Nature. There is an error in your fucking abstract. Oops.
This is like where Aiden gets like an intellectual stiffy.
Yeah, because look what I... You have a grammatical error in your abstract. You're so fucked. Now remember, the right is not the side of science.
Aiden,
We are the side of
Do
science.
you want to explain why this is giving you the intellectual stiffy? Because right now we're all like, why are you so giddy?
Because there's a fucking grammatical error in a published piece in the premier journal of science.
No. I
Nature.
get that, but you're just describing what that thing is. You're not describing why that's like.
I'm
a massive
highlighting
big
it.
deal.
I'm highlighting that there is a grammatical error in a published piece of research in Nature.
Yes, we can tell, but like, explain to us why that is like a giant faux pas.
Well, they're here complaining about how actually DEI is good for science, and they have
And these
made a
people can't
grammatical
spell.
error.
Oh,
And they,
okay,
well,
there we go.
Yeah.
What was the name
You
of the person
can't
who wrote
make,
it?
you legitimately can't make this shit up. Who published this, actually? 1 second. Cite this article. Oh, it is from the staff, meaning there is no author. This was
AI
written by the
that wrong?
staff. No, it means which means no, AI wouldn't make that kind of mistake.
was
This
about
was
to say,
written by the staff of Nature, a premier scientific journal. You got a fucking grammatical error right here. You're so fucked. You're so fucked. Holy shit. I love just seamlessly being able to dunk on these people.
The stream Amalgamyte. This is how it is sometimes.
Yeah, sorry, I get a bit tizzy.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm glad. I'm because I do feel bad about that. I'm a bit of a tism master. Yes, a spurg. In other words, I'm a bit of a massive spurg. Dr. Lesbia Brown, Tiger says? Probably. Eldritch Saga for 5 says, leftists have followers so they get results. MAGA has the Trump A tiers, so they don't. Difference between followers, supporters, and subscribers, perhaps. Cole Summers for 5 says, I am still seeing people get fired for being positive about Charlie Kirk's assassination, as am I. Even a month out, when they do that, they get yeeted. It does appear to be the case. Based Hillbilly for 5, and I'm glad for that, by the way. Based Hillbilly for 5 says, Margaret Sanger, the greatest national socialist in history. Or in America. In America, sorry. T. Joseph Goebbels. Lamented Guide, who's been a member for 15 months, says, excuse me, Bill, I'm Punic, sir. Well,
I hope they find a cure.
Brian H.
Hang in there.
1988 for 5 says, prayers for an ex-friend, folks. I just had them gaslight me, be abusive, use a ton of fighting words. Sorry, I don't know why I did that autonomically. And then actually did nothing of it, nor did wrong. Man, they know what they did wrong. They are just pretending. And I don't want to tell you to, like, abandon friends over politics. I would never tell someone to do that, because you should try not to. But at this point, I don't know how you can be friends with some people just because they're so fucking insane.
There is something to be said of just continuing to be friends with someone and just grinding them down for attrition.
And this is kind of an example here as well, going back to the plot of why you can't talk to these people. They're fucking insane.
To incite violence against.
So this is Harry Sisson, who we've talked about in the past. Harry Sisson is the new darling of the left. He's
He's
has
the concubine for that one guy.
Well, I believe he has been true, very true. I believe this guy has been designed to replace Hassan Piker because he's being cycled out. It's very clear at this point. We'll talk about someone that has
about that.
Can we talk about the fucking hairdo?
Yes, I would.
The fucking Henry Weston Smith ass hairdo.
There's some I brought this up on the podcast months ago. We
Why
watched
is he
a clip
trying
from
to
the
like
spy.
sport like a rogue knot and like an NSYNC reject at the same time?
He's got the full ball. Like, look at what I posted. That is the Henry W. Smith.
He is
like fit.
designed. He is designed to make the woman he's talking to horny. Okay, like that's.
This is
Well, I'm serious. I'm serious.
designed to appeal to the SSRI and HRT adult
Yes.
brain.
He is fucking yes. He is designed scientifically, and I told you this too. Like
It's hilarious
in this
because he's
room we
getting
did-
bummed by blokes.
Yeah, several months ago. Yeah, he's gay. Everyone in politics is gay. Is that if you look at his set, he has like oversized books. I mean, they're not real books. It's literally like fake oversized books and an oversized globe and sized shelving units behind him to make him look tinier and more like a child, which is, I mean, at least if that's not the intent, it's what it conveys. So, for all of the media literacy people out there, well, I have degrees in that shit, and I'm saying that as a media literate person who literally does the research you base your stupid fucking statements on, that his depiction of himself is, I am a tiny little baby boy, I'm a little baby boy, and I'm so innocent, and don't you find me cute? Which is very weird and creepy to me, but that's
I'm gonna
designed...
go walk into the ocean. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
He's the poster child of basically the feminized man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I feel
He's a
weird
dildo.
calling
Yes.
him a man, honestly.
As do I.
But
I agree.
like there's been a huge problem. I noticed this when I was in high school. Because then I noticed like the year under me, the guys in that class just looked so
Dysgenic?
twinkish, so gay. Yeah, they're so scrawny, and look feeble looking, and if they're not that, then they're massively overweight, no real in between. They all look significantly younger than they actually were, especially
Yeah.
compared to guys at like my
Yeah.
class, and we were only like a year older. And as I was getting older and going through high school and then into my 20s, I noticed that more and more and more with all the younger generations, essentially.
Yeah.
With it, like there is definitely something, and
Wonder why.
actually I think there's a lot of things making guys but more feminized, more weak and more twinky. And
Yeah.
even if Harry claims to be straight with all his leaked DMs sexing a
Yeah.
bunch of different girls, he just exudes homosexuality.
He
and
does
it's gross.
Yes.
Yeah, was he
I
like
agree.
was he like in the DMs of like 30 different women? And he hadn't fucked any
Yeah,
of them.
and he was throwing all these like essentially bait at them of like
Wasn't
yeah,
like full
I'll be your
ball like
boyfriend.
I'll like marry you and shit. Like full
Yeah.
just full ball like
This shit that women love to
post
hear,
wall
let's be honest.
like
You
bait.
know. Yeah, so he was, and it's not just him. Greta Thunberg is the other example I usually bring up because it is. They kept giving her a retarded child helmet wearer haircut and still do.
She's got the
I'm
Prince
sorry.
Valiant haircut now. It's fucked up.
That's what I mean, though, is that they keep giving her this retarded child haircut. And there's the only reason you would do that, now that she is well into her 20s, is because she's still trying to look like she's 10 years old. And this is a long-term tactic of the left. You just say, we are the party of the youth, of the young people, the young hip kids
Yeah,
are
Hitler
with
said
us.
the same thing.
He did now, didn't he?
Yeah.
Isn't it curious? But that, anyway,
Although I
I'm
would
just
say
saying
I would
that
say
trying to
that-
pretend to be the party of the youth or the voice of the youth is a very old tactic. It's far older than Hitler. It's
I would say
probably
but the
thousands
Hitler
of years
youth
old.
actually sounds kind of base, whereas the Democratic youth sounds really cringe.
Yes, let's watch some cringe, shall we?
Right wingers in this country. You yourself
Actually, not what I
posted
asked.
in June of last summer, showing Charlie Kirk with a Ku Klux Klan hood photoshopped over him, calling him a racist and saying, Charlie, just put the hood on.
Look at him
already."
pretend to
That
think
video
about
was later
this.
archived.
That's not true.
Oh, is it not true, Harry?
Yes, it is.
That is something. He can't even. Why did they get this kid? He can't even act. His faux, like, oh, I don't remember that.
Listen,
It was so.
He
look at him.
sucked his way to
So
this job. We know this.
Yes, but this is so unconvincing.
Still
Get a
does.
better gay actor.
Well, he worked
You
in the
yourself
Biden
You know what I
era.
asked.
Yeah.
In June of last summer,
Watch his
showing Charlie
face.
Kirk with a Ku Klux Klan hood photoshopped over him, calling him a
Like, to be clear, He's nodding through all of this. Did you notice?
That's just the Adderall.
He's nodding, yes, I did that. And then his brain gets activated and he goes, so he's just said yes, and then goes, no, I don't remember.
And saying, Charlie.
Yeah, then the Adderall is activated.
It just sounds like an actually toned down version of Destiny.
God. His eyes are going in different directions.
Again, same as Destiny. Destiny does the exact same thing when he's on that fucking show.
Yeah. Wait till his jaw starts popping out strangely.
Yeah, but with
just
Destiny,
put the hood on already.
Reasons. For him, it'll be for different
for
reasons.
both of them, it will be for fucking cock reasons.
It's like he looks like a cockeyed Mussolini.
That's offensive to fucking Paul Benito.
Oh my, it is.
I did say cockeyed Mussolini.
Basically, like, he was like, yep, I did that. And then he's like, oh wait, once he heard the whole thought put together, then he was like, wait, no, disavow.
That's not true.
Oh, please tell us.
What I posted, I'd love to. What I posted was actually not of last summer. I don't even know where you got that from. It was from the New York City primary where Charlie Kirk likened.
She's looking at the tweet right now.
That
was a very
doesn't
racist.
make any sense to just go like, I didn't post that. That was from last summer. I don't even know where you got that.
She literally said it was from last summer.
How do you know what to debunk then time wise if you don't know what the fucking hell she's talking about?
Well, it's this.
It doesn't make any sense.
Wait, that's not it. Yeah, this is it, yeah. Charlie Kirk is a sick, racist piece of trash. Just put the Klan hood on already, Charlie. That's what she's talking about. You know, that's what
the internet.
That is what she's
forever?
looking
Like,
at.
You fucking retards.
No.
They're relying upon the idea that their like supporter base will never look back onto anything.
Or
well, the African can only think 15 seconds ahead, after all.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
I take offense to that.
And then the average voter, well, not my fault that you're black. And then the average voter lifespan is like 6 months.
Amalgamyte, you're my favorite.
Generous. Oh, I call him black all the time.
Subscribe.
Well, I mean, he's African.
Exactly. So there's no thought process. People forget what comes
Anything
out
I
of the
want to
news
say in
cycle
reply,
once the
I
league is
can't
over.
fucking say on YouTube.
He wants to be racist, but he can't.
Say it, pussy.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. I'll have to clip it out. I already had to blur my non-offensive DMs of my mom saying I love you to me, which is the most scandalous thing in there, genuinely. But Spoon, you are an African. Do you deny these allegations? You are accused, Spoon.
It should be though.
Of being an African.
I don't want any
How do you
Africans
plead?
in my European countries.
Well, I'm currently not in a European country.
Good.
Stay there.
Keep up the good work there, Chief.
This is unfathomably based. Let's.
Everyone take this moment in of Spoon getting just fucking air comboed on his own podcast.
You really did. I'm sorry, Spoon. I can't protect you.
I'm not sorry, Spoon. You deserve it by existing.
Let's laugh at Harry Sisson now. Wait, he is seething, but let's instead laugh at Harry Sisson seething, okay? I don't want
that later.
Look, you are gonna have to pay for it, probably. He's gonna do something nasty.
Oh, I'm so scared of what the black's gonna do to me. All the way in South Africa with his lack of pipes and waterworks.
I'm gonna have to step my game up.
Yeah, Bill, what the fuck? What are you doing? Let's go. Apparently it's open season on Spoon. Spoon, I'm trying to save you. We'll go back into Harry Sisson. He's way more mockable than you.
And obviously unfair comparison. And so I told Charlie Kirk to put the hood on because there's nothing similar between Zohran Mamdani, a politician whom he might have disagreements with, and 9/11 terrorists. So I don't know where you got your information from, but that's,
I mean, they were both backed by Israel.
You don't know where she got her information from.
From your own fucking Twitter timeline, you stupid asshole.
It's just, this is so beautiful. It's like a Renaissance painting.
I
have a
theory.
His hair is straight Renaissance.
She, the lovely Aryan goddess on the right, is looking at the tweet right now.
Okay, let's not fucking gild the lily here. Let's face it. This lady who is
I'm building a lily a little bit.
essentially like journalism Topanga from Boy Meets World. Yeah, that's a deep cut for you. I was up here against Lord Farquaad.
Like, she's very pretty.
Oh my god, he totally is Lord Farquaad.
And he does look like Lord Farquaad, yeah.
Oh, according to a very
Keep
basic
mewing, it'll
research
make you
query,
look
June
less
of
like
last
tit
year, you-
like one day, but not today, my
Dude,
chief.
That's a great
Poso-
frame.
Oh, that's not a good frame to
Look at his
Oh,
soy tack face. No.
Clean out.
But wait, when they're talking about, what about, you want to bring back the aristocracy, they're talking about people like Sisson. These
Poso,
little
is
little
the spirit
fucking
animal
puffed
here.
courtiers.
I feel Poso so much.
Pozo is like, every time he's on screen, it's like, oh yeah, I feel that, chief. I feel that real
Every
tough.
time with Poso.
So
I love him.
I'm 1-800, I'm done with this shit.
1-800, yeah, I'm done with this fucking shit. And hang on,
If
I
the
need to
suicide
screen cap.
hotline were a person,
Excuse me.
it would
Okay,
be
screen
Pozo.
cap. Excuse me, I need to make sure I use MS Paint now, as is customary.
Make it
We finally-
bigger.
We finally found it. We found the world's worst blunt rotation.
This is okay. Hang on, let me make it bigger. There we go. 1 second, I have to screen cap this. Make sure. What the fuck? Control Shift
God damn it,
V.
go back.
What?
I want to do it as well.
Okay, well, hang on a second. There we go.
Just there we go.
I forget how to screen cap on my laptop. I'm so unused to it because it's like a
Control
weird
Shift
series.
S.
Oh shit, this is the Power Rangers team sent to go rescue me. I'm fucked.
You know, somebody could easily Photoshop a dick in his mouth.
Which
What
is
do you need to
totally not what
Photoshop
he's
there? It's
advocating.
there, it's there in spirit, chief. I don't know what to tell you.
I can't get my crap top to work. However, this is art. This is a Renaissance painting, indeed. I
Hold
don't
on,
really
I'll
want to
just-
go off the screen
I'll just send it to you.
because I mean, this is art.
The world's worst Power Ranger team.
It really is. But it's
This makes
so
a Kiba
funny.
Ranger look competent.
It's so funny.
You posted a
I
video
encourage
with
people to do it.
Charlie Kirk is out here preaching unity while pushing every racist trope in the book. Just put the Klan hood on, Charlie. It would be more honest. You obviously were delivering that in a sarcastic tone, but you showed an edit overlaying a Ku Klux Klan hood on Charlie's head for dramatic effect. That video was later archived or removed after it had almost 2 million views on TikTok alone. And I think
too bad, Charlie. Jesus, my bad. Too bad, Harry. No, it was archived. Why are they like this? I have spent my entire adult life trying to understand leftoids because they don't make any sense to me. All of this information is public. That yes, he did and said all these things. Harry Sisson did. And he's just like, no, it's not true. But it is true. These are real things you did, Harry, that everyone can see. I don't understand their mindset at all.
Maybe,
There isn't one.
Maybe, hold on. I'm not saying this is true, but this could be the case. Is somebody else in charge of his Twitter account?
It's possible. However,
We know he's handled by like this big wig fucking asshole like Nonce, who runs all of these different profiles
Who,
for these
Piers
twigs.
Morgan?
No, not him. Don't we figure out he's got the same manager as like 4 or 5 different other like big
Oh my
league
God,
left wing commentators.
I will say that if it was Piers Morgan who was operating their fucking Twitter behind the scenes,
The
and then
Twink
gets them-
Empire.
yeah, and then just gets them on screen to just bully the shit out of them, that would be.
Hello. Everyone else is taking a pee break. I may have to take one myself, to be honest. Okay, we're back. Are we back? Are we back live? What happened? Did your African internet explode? I shan't. What happened? Okay, well, we're good though. I said I won't ask him. I immediately asked. Okay. Oh my god. He lives in Africa, friends.
Did your fellow gang members steal the copper wires?
They keep trying to do it. Romanians and blacks keep doing it. What are you gonna do?
I have returned.
We've all returned. That's
your
the
police.
That sounds like
problem.
Quitter talk.
That is the gayest fucking shit I've ever heard you
It
say.
really is. Wow, Spoon. Rat Barth.
Yeah, fucking Pride Month was
United
getting
Nerd said the guest is amazing, and you have been very, very so far. This has been very based. We have to bully Spoon.
Call up Demi Lovato. It's going to be one of them nights.
Spoon, I think you're muted.
though.
Spoon, you're muted. So we're just talking into space, apparently. Well, I don't know. Are we back?
I can hear you. Spoon.
Well, we can hear you,
internet.
but apparently
Spoon
the
mute,
chat
spoon mute.
can't hear you. Spoon. Yeah, his internet had an autism and took too much Tylenol or something. I don't know. I mean, didn't you take a bunch of Tylenol as a child? Or was it just me?
Fuck both of you bitches.
Let's gang up
And
on
as,
him.
and as soon as I said that, now the mic suddenly kicks in. As soon as I want to say the slur, the fucking mic kicks in. Like, you absolute cunts.
Spoon, there you go. No.
I just realized.
He's bashful.
Oh, he's back.
He's being bashful. He's being fucking bashful, isn't he? Spoon said a racist word.
I said
wanna
many
hear another one?
slurs.
By chance.
Would you like to hear some more? Would you like to know
want to
more?
see a dead body? Want to see a dead body?
If she keeps fucking
He
talking,
didn't
I'll
mute-
show you one.
Bill, did he mute you? I don't think so.
No,
Oh, Spoon's
No, muting
getting
me.
angry.
He's getting
Oh, that's
angry.
so adorable.
Angie boy.
Oh, kawaii Spoon can. You're all fucked now, homie. I almost said the N-word. Nice stop. I was thinking about Grand Theft Auto, okay? I was trying to, channel CJ. Anyway, so
It was actually quite diverse, actually. Working with government agency. Well, that does exactly sort of represent you in
reading
some
the
sense.
super chats. Reading the super chat, Spoon. Rat Bartholomew Teasington for 2 says, "Are you just going to take that, Spoon?" And you had to. And then Looney Lenny for 2 says, "Have her on
Don't
more."
you fucking
Amalgamyte,
bypass
you're
that, you little
welcome
bitch. Don't
anytime.
you... Fuck you. Get back here.
Well, he has to. What's he gonna do about it? How's
This is so adorable.
It is so cute. Oh, Spoon, you're so kawaii.
I just want to
Spoon-
pat his
now
little
Sp-
spoon head and put it in
Now,
the dishwasher.
now, Spoon. There are men who would pay a good deal of money for what you're experiencing right now.
Don't put him in the
Hand over it.
dishwasher. He'll get all fucked.
But he's a
except I'm not
dirty
getting paid
spoon. He
for it,
needs
though.
to be
He's a-
clean because he's so
a
angry. He needs to calm
dirty
down, take a nice little shower in
Dirty
the
Spoon.
dishwasher.
He should take a nice little.
This
rinse
is what
with
you get
dishwasher.
when Aiden is outside of mace range.
I'm in England. I'm in England. I'm in England. Get fucked. You can't.
Yeah, you're in England. You're in England. You're in England.
And I'm in America,
and
so
I'm
cock on, motherfuckers.
Depression increases.
And these fucking two are amplifying each other.
Oh, isn't it just dreadful?
Oh, God.
You were the one that invited me on,
Okay.
Spoon.
Listen, Uzlu always keeps a hammer.
this
Yeah,
entire operation
this
was
is
your
what I get
idea.
for being nice.
I'm still being threatened with a hammer by Uzlu now.
What kind of hammer?
Well, it's a fucking claw hammer.
Put the plastic bag around the handle like a proper man.
He lives in England. He has to have a claw hammer in his house because there's fucking migrants about.
Not
Okay?
here. Not around here.
No, not really around here, but you still have the fucking claw hammer in case they are.
No, it's mostly for
Little
you.
fucking Albanian on the bike came over here and delivered food. Okay, so yeah,
Separate ones.
yeah,
Probably stolen
3
one.
separate Albanians.
No, the hammer's here mostly for you.
Don't beat me with a claw hammer. I've not
I
done
mean,
anything.
you can use it on the foreigners.
Oh, okay, so here's the thing, chat. I'm still
pick it up?
No one gets to
threatened.
beat my wife but me.
I'm still being threatened. I'm still.
I
being
earned
threatened.
this.
I can't even leave. Even if I leave my house, I'm still being threatened by a fucking like
All Englishmen.
what? Yeah, okay.
You can go for that.
You are skirting dangerously close to insulting me there, Snoozler.
I can't hear you, unfortunately.
I would endorse you to reel your neck in before it's cut.
I can't even leave. I can't do anything. Anywhere I go, I'm still being threatened by a claw hammer.
Women do deserve to be beaten after all. So
I
you're
agree.
just fulfilling your role.
Yes.
I agree. Look, see, life finds a way. It
So by that logic, I can
everything
beat you.
normalizes. But yeah,
You wish, but I'm an ocean away, so you're just gonna have to suffer, African.
You do realize planes
Oh,
fly from this
no.
destination, yes?
Where are you gonna go, Spoon? You gonna go
Do you
fly
know
over
where
there?
I live? In
can
this
find
They have
out.
vast
Spoon.
greatness of
Spoon.
freedom?
They have planes in Africa. I just assume those were statues made by the locals.
No, they actually work.
Are
The
you
locals
Fucking hell,
didn't
you
make
know,
fucking
it's,
shit.
Copper
I guess
and
it's
metal
true what you
ceilings.
it's true what
Whites
YouTube
built
said.
This stream has gone off the rails. It's excellent.
The video has been derailed.
Oh, I love it. I'm very happy.
Liberia's only produced one person of worth, and he was in Metal Gear Solid 2.
Basically,
And even then, he didn't get a good tour of vengeance.
If you want to know what that means, it means that you're allowed to come back anytime. That's what that means.
Yes, you have an open invitation at any point
Yeah.
to come back and bully Spoon. Because
No. That's not what that fucking means.
Be bullied. No, that's what it means. No, he's
I
he's
get to bully
clarifying.
Spoon on a regular basis? Ooh, I might have to take you up on this offer.
I would
And
love
like
it
that,
because
it became a 4-person podcast.
Spoon is very much
Get
clarifying
real packed
that
in
he would really hate to be bullied every stream. And by that, I mean bully him every stream. Looney Lenny for 5 says, Vosh said it best. I only care about winning. They don't care if they are factually wrong, morally wrong, inconsistent, or hypocritical. I gotta tell you this, my dude. We have to only care about winning and to stop this stupid bullshit.
This is what I know for being a gentleman.
You fucking hit that well.
Yeah.
Spoon, do you agree that we should stop caring about anything other than winning? Because we have been saying this for the last 3 years. Now, many people before us have said this, but I believe you agree.
Right now, all my thoughts involve clanking your two fucking heads
Look,
together.
he's too retarded right now. He can't think about politics. Anyway.
Lanka.
Brokages over
Since
Hokages.
when did you get
for
fucking
10.
brass balls just because this little young one is here?
See, this is what happened. She's out of mace
What a
range.
strange way to phrase that.
That's because it's true.
Anyway.
He's calling you a hag.
Oh, I am a hag. No, look, I love to
Sir, you are in your 30s.
I'm
Those are not
intensely-
hags. Those are your peers.
No, listen, you have to understand, hag maxing is great. I love hag maxing. It means
Hag maxing is a Jewish psyop.
no, well, not hag
Oh,
maxing,
now the fucking tables have turned.
but what hag maxing?
Oh no, you don't go. No, you don't get to fucking walk it back now. You walked into this fucking lion's den. Now you're gonna fucking get chewed on.
Is it a Jewish by hag maxing? I mean, accepting that you are now old and dressing like it's 1899.
I was about to say,
That's
your
my
fashion
rule.
sense is definitely from a different century.
Yes.
To be
So
fair, mine's
that's
from a different decade, so, yeah.
well. So the way
What's
that
from a different millennium?
Yeah.
Great burp. I hag
Alright.
max by dressing like it's 1899, and I'm very pleased by this. That's how I operate, and I think there is such a thing as aging with dignity as a woman. And in fact, I think more women need to drop their stupid bullshit where they inject plastics into their face instead of just deal with the fact that you're getting older, bitch. Maybe like. I don't have the ability to have children because I don't have that. I wasn't gifted that by God. I just was denied this. So instead, women who do have that ability should take advantage of it, 1. And 2, when you get older, it's awesome. Just accept. It's cool. It is actually cool. You don't have to like pretend to be anything anymore. Just hag max. Based.
Well, there's the difference between hag maxing and aging gracefully. That's aging gracefully. That's
maybe it's what I'm actually
based.
describing.
That's true. Hag maxing is a Twitter phenomenon, another Jewish psyop, basically trying to promote the fact that older women are breedable and attractive, which is retarded. No offense.
No.
Listen,
you're
young
right.
men on Twitter have never seen a hill they didn't want to roll their balls up. Okay, doesn't matter how Sisyphean the task.
What I mean by it is only that.
Well, no, it's just because it's part of the whole safe horny propaganda.
Yes,
Essentially,
yes,
like I
safe
also think
horny.
flat-chested girls being promoted and saying flat is superior is all another one of those things too.
It's a bit
It's
pedophilic.
basically try to suppress female.
Well, yeah.
What's the best wording for this? Sorry, I'm a little retarded. But
Sexuality?
it's basically just suppressing female sexuality and how guys can actually appreciate it. Because, big boobs. Long as you're not like fat, obviously, and wide hips and being young and fertile is the natural desire
yes.
for men, because women have a wall and they're most fertile in their late teens and early 20s for it. So then this whole push for hag maxing and flat chest, but I'll focus more on the hag maxing exactly. That's when women start losing their eggs. They have a significantly higher risk for different birth defects.
Yes.
And they're usually pretty used up. They've been with like at least 20 other boyfriends. God knows how many bodies. Their pair bonding is completely wrecked. There's a reason why they're still single. They're drowning in debt. Like there's so many issues with older women. On average, no offense to you. And so this constant pushing for these hags is just so annoying.
Yes. Here's the thing about statistics. They don't offend me if they don't apply to me. And they wouldn't offend me if they applied to me either way, because it's reality. So, yes, everything you said there was completely correct. And my only point is that I think that it's okay to be an older woman. It is, in fact, a kind of leftist weird push to be like, only young, hot women are capable of saying anything prophetic or interesting. And
they're the only fucking category left that are left wing.
Like, so there was a scandal last week, I suppose, a scandal.
Young women can't say anything fucking useful.
Did you see the paleontologist woman?
Oh, yes.
No.
Oh, she got fucking rinsed.
Paleo. I didn't actually have this.
You might have thought that Aiden just got fucking rinsed, but good lord, yeah, the paleontologist bitch went out to the full Jinro treatment.
Really? Okay.
And while you're looking this up, like the whole flat-chested thing, like obviously there are women who are naturally flat-chested, and I find God hates them. It's sad, but like it's still, and so that's fine and natural. But the constant praising and saying it's superior, and it's just like
be careful with this one.
It's a lie.
So
be very careful.
As my fellow female,
there's a bunch of
can we talk about this image? And I'm not even going to bring up any other image of this woman because she is
I'm just
fat.
at the
okay.
But
the one that she stole from Black Lagoon.
So an obvious tell here is that she is wearing a bra
and has the nip still blasting through,
which
like
means
an
that she has
cylinder.
bought a bra that has fake nipples on it. The whole point of a bra is to stop your nipples from pointing out. That's the whole point.
Nipples protruding, very disrespectful.
Or it doesn't fit
very,
properly
very
either. I've had some bras before that the nip still shows, but
well, yeah. I mean, it is
that's
unfortunate.
on her.
But it's clear that the material there is pretty chunky.
But it's so clearly on both nips, and they're disproportionate, showing that
the tank top is like tucked under the tit as well.
Either her tits are disproportionate, or she's wearing a bra.
She's rolled up the tank top at the bottom to get some midriff
demonstrate her value as a scientist.
To demonstrate her value as a Revy from Black Lagoon cosplayer, but extremely bad.
Nose ring theory strikes again. Nose ring theory strikes again. So this Moid posted.
Notice the ears aren't showing.
Well, she doesn't want you to see where her ears are, Bill, because then you'll be able to fucking physiognomy check.
I can tell you right now from the angle. And the bow top lip, and the fact she's covering her lower lip, which will be like a very pronounced bulge.
Well, Bill, you think I'm a Jew by my physiognomy, and you know it's also not true.
No, you don't have any lips at all.
I have
you walked into that joke.
I'm lipless. It's cool. Not mine.
Doesn't stop you from yarring your fucking beak.
I am not. Why does everyone think I'm a bird?
You've been giving me shit for the past fucking half an hour. You do not give me shit for punching back. Fuck you.
Punch me back, sir. It's deserved.
It's not fun if you fucking agree.
Thing. Attack, then cry victim. You should know this by now.
Be aggressive.
Don't fucking call me Jewish.
Be aggressive.
Wait, I'm not crying victim. I'm telling him to insult me back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, you're all Jewish to me.
Ladies, we're all
Fuck you, Bill.
Bill thinks that all of us are Jewish.
Trying to fuck another dude. That's Jewish behavior.
Everyone in the chat, you're all Jewish. You're all non-white. According.
I was about to make a joke, but I realized Bill could easily flip it if I go this. Fuck.
See, I've smothered your first attack in its sleep. You've already lost.
Look, the whole chat's just I'm a bird. I still don't understand why I get considered to be a bird. Anyway,
maybe you stop squawking at things and talking to the chickens.
Why is it my fault that I try to speak to the chickens? They're outside, they're squawking, and I talk back to them. What does this mean? How does this possibly indicate that I'm a bird? Your mother keeps chickens in our yard, and I talk to the chickens. What's wrong with that?
Why are you trying to talk to chickens?
Because they're saying stuff.
It's cute.
That you can understand?
Every time my cat meows, I immediately meow back, and I do that on stream sometimes on accident, just instinctively. Just
okay, so both of you are insane
Sorry,
people
just for
trying
Hot
to
Coldman.
mob as Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah, fucking Dr. Dooffuckle.
Oh, women meow.
Yeah, Hot Coldman, if I was Jewish, I wouldn't be having money problems, Bill. Motherfucker, me too. Me too.
I don't understand this, but women meow back at cats because we're speaking the same language, okay?
Yeah.
Is that why you meowed at my mother one time?
I didn't know it was your mum. I thought it was you.
Is that why you
and
try to
I
speak English
meowed-
back at human beings?
No, Bill. I thought it was Bill coming home from work, and so I went meow, and then it wasn't Bill. It was his mum, and I felt deeply.
Someone might have dropped off some. Because it was when our tumble dryer was broken, so she was dropping off some laundry because we didn't have the means to wash it ourselves. She was very confused.
Also, by the way, someone just said, I've never had animals. No, I just had 2 bunnies. I didn't talk to them because I'm not insane.
Were they playboys?
Will they snow?
I was
If it
7
ain't
years
snowing
old,
all
you fucking
year.
pervert. What the hell is wrong with you?
If it ain't snowing all year, I die. Who's with me?
Fucking poor bunnies.
So, Bokages over Hokages for 10 says, if Spoon isn't saying slurs, an Indian stole his account. Very true. Michael the Doper Dad for 2.
Indian will ever fucking steal from me.
Curse Krishna right now.
Curse Krishna right now. Do it. Curse Krishna right now.
Do it.
Spoon, do it.
Do it.
Curse Krishna
Who
right
am I-
now.
who
Do
am
it.
I- who am I cursing?
The Indian
Do
can't.
it.
The Indian can't do it. You
Do
must
it.
do it to prove yourself to be a non-Indian. Curse Krishna right now.
Do it.
What, fuck them?
No,
Like the
curse
gods.
Krishna.
Just boomer are you? Jesus.
Chat, he can't do it. He can't.
Oh my God,
curse
he is
Krishna.
I'm
Indian.
like being forced into doing this. It's
The
He
Indians
can't
are
do
being
it.
mass imported to
He's an
Africa
Indian.
too.
He's an Indian. He can't do it. Spoon, how could you have lied to me for all this time?
democracy.
Spoon, you have been my co-host, my bestie.
It's okay. You
Yeah.
can
3
redeem.
years.
You can
Sir.
redeem.
Sir, please, sir, please.
You can do it.
Please
Take my
redeem
hand.
me.
Redeem.
Krishna, please, sir.
Redeem the cards. Curse Krishna for me.
Sir, do it, please,
Stop,
sir.
throwing
this is
you a life-
unbearably cringe.
You
He
have the
won't do
means.
it.
Says
He
the
won't do
spoon.
it. Spoon, you are officially now Indian.
Nah, that's not gonna stick.
Unfortunately,
What
chat.
disaster would be a black and an Indian race mixing together? Like, how ugly do you think that kid would
I
be?
think-
I think that's Spoon.
Spoon, are you a black?
Aren't you glad you
Nah,
invited her on the show?
An Indian. Why will you
Nah.
not curse Krishna? He won't do it, chat. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Spoon, honestly, I didn't know that you were an Indian. Sir, I didn't understand, sir. I did not understand.
Listen, I work in a call centre. I don't
My
need
bad.
more of this in my daily life.
Spoon, I'm so sorry. But you are now officially Indian. Michael the Doper Dad for
Nah,
2 says,
that's
Mal
not
and
gonna stick.
Aiden messing with Spoon is too much fun. I don't know what you're talking about there, Michael. Rat Bartholomew Cheesington for 2 says, you called Spoon? I can insult you if you want. Well, Spoon, you have now been approved 100% Indian. And then Lance for 5 says, Emma, I'm 33, dead average man of dead average means. Hag Maxine is the pipe dream. It's over for average guys. It's really
I have a
not.
solution for you. I have a
It's not.
solution for you, buddy.
Yeah.
So, you got to get them right out of high school. Make sure they're 18. You got to get them right before they go to college, though.
You can't spawn camp them.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Go to their graduation ceremony or their party.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking
Look,
hell.
I don't actually know the state of Catholic universities anymore. But when I was in a Catholic university, I felt like the liberal extremist on the outside.
You probably
when I was in Catholic school. Probably was. Although I hated and was disgusted by the Obama worship that was happening around me. However, those people...
10 neck, $2, N.
N-I.
No, they're going to do that. Need to pay for it.
Chat, let's go. From 10 neck, we have 2 for N. We can go forward.
Don't let your boy down now.
Is Aiden sloshed? No. She's just feeling mischievous.
No, I am drinking. I am drinking tonight. Anyway, let's go. This lad.
Trump's a bitch.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. He's just like him. That's the word around here.
It's the word.
Any particular...
Now, here's the thing about this.
By the way, Amalgamyte, speaking of the twink physiognomy you were mentioning earlier, like that.
Can I say, however, what I think about this lad?
Yep, they're turning the freaking frogs gay.
They are turning the freaking frogs gay. This lad, because he can't explain it, and he's not the only one. By the way, none of them can explain this. But this lad is just there for some pussy. It's very clear.
Are you sure?
To me. Yeah, that's why.
He's in a World Be Free shirt. Why the fuck do you think he's there?
He just wants some pussy. I just want to give me any pussy.
Just walk up to some random thought with a fucking septum ring and talk about suffrage or some bullshit. You'll get some.
Yeah, she'll fuck you. I mean, that's why this lad's there. He says it. He says it in all ways, but saying it directly.
My God,
looser than Jimmy Savile's morals.
Shape.
I'm just going with everybody else saying. Trump's a bitch.
Also, the fact he's talking like
Winnie Bonnick.
He's talking like fucking black, fucking anime YouTube.
Here are some other examples.
Violent, and it really helps to match the absurdity of.
Yes, he is cooking in that suit.
Show up and show support in silly inflatable animal costumes.
Absolutely. What does it mean for you to be here today? Representing, what
Justin Trudeau.
That does look a lot like him, actually.
Justin Trudeau. What the fuck is happening?
Well, I know it's not Justin Trudeau. He's too busy being balls deep in post-crisis Katy Perry for some fucking reason.
Yeah, that's true.
You have depicted him literally balls deep, not even balls deep, entirety deep inside Katy Perry. Here he is. Inside Katy Perry.
Who's now an axolotl.
In a big pink axolotl.
what you're standing for.
They zoomed in so far. This homie literally looks like Justin Trudeau.
Fucking trust in Judeau.
He legit looks like Justin Trudeau. I didn't even realize that. Oh my god.
Of like being able to gather and tell her like why we don't like a.
I don't know what gender that is.
Indian too. He's like an Indian. What's this accent?
This is really like every single person here is like a character who like you hit random 8 times in Morrowind's character generator, and then you picked random for the voice too.
Yeah, yeah.
These are like Saints Row 2 characters. They look like they look like a 43-year-old Russian woman, but they sound like an African warlord.
Listen here. When I play Saints Row 2, I play as a black queen, and I give her a Russian accent to be very confusing because it's funny that way, Spoon. And
I just play a big fucking big retarded like rotund fucking Cockney geezer.
I don't like black ladies at all.
Yes, you fucking
Kevin Badenack will phone you back one day.
Oh wait, I would like
also,
to make an official statement.
You really want to make your sexual preferences with this one here?
No, fuck this guy.
No. With the other fucking person here on this fucking panel. If you think she's gonna give me shit, what do you think she's gonna do to you?
The Brazilian blasting his nip over here on the right.
I was also thinking about the fucking cyclist.
Look at it.
That's not Brazilian, that's a cyclist. No one in Brazil owns a bicycle. They steal them from people from Nicaragua.
Look up, he's got a Brazilian flag on his shitty fucking shirt. And he's blasting.
He probably stole that too.
He probably did. So what is he? He's
a blight on the roads is what he is.
I don't know, but he's somewhat white. He's pale in complexion. What is this?
I just assume he's from Argentina then.
So
I have
Argentinians.
From my own base that apparently southern Brazil is actually pretty white.
It is.
I wonder why.
Hitler moved
So,
there.
I was gonna say
I've got a few of them.
Germans.
Maybe some Germans.
Look, that man has got a heavy German phenotype.
I gotta be honest though, the exposed nipple and that extent of the exposed nipple, I think is sick.
On a trunk like that, how can you have that much cardio but be that like pot bellied?
How is your nipple that exposed?
How is it
very
that tiny but so protruded?
I will quote Donald J. Trump.
Man
Very,
boobs.
very disrespectful.
Okay, I get it. Your polo shirt comes in a spray-on can. But come on now.
Feature?
That looks like that looks like a fuckboy crop top or some shit.
Oh my god!
But it happens to be like
the stream movie is not going to go on for long tonight, guys, because I'm in a mood.
A drunken
so this is
those of you at home, like if you're a cyclist, and I'm sorry you're blowing the roads.
So
fucking
these
4
were
wheels
the-
good, 2 wheels bad. Fuck you.
These were the chants that were given to the protesters at the No Kings riots, or no, I think they were intended to be riots, but they weren't because the only people who went to them were boomers. So Trump, our kingdom
I'm
must
just picturing
come
like
down.
a riot of fucking boomers. There's
Trump,
like 5
you
hours for
are
him to move like
kingdom.
a half a mile.
Must come down. Oh, I heard the voice of the people say, Trump, you are kingdom, must come down. Hatred, you are kingdom, must come down. Racism, you are kingdom, must come down. Poverty, you are kingdom, must come down. These
Brown
people
Hands
are
typed
retarded.
that.
They did. Who would like to... Spoon, would you like to read this one?
But neighbor, can't you see democracy is... Oh, fuck you, I will never read that
This is
sentence out
legit
loud.
just a fucking Moon Man song. Holy shit!
Moon Man.
Can't you see? Democracy is what we need.
Can hang from trees. I mean, it's just the Moon Man song. I can say
This is just. I can say if you'd like me to.
Well, don't say it, Bill. It's rude.
Don't speak. I know just what you're saying.
You know, don't speak. Bill,
No,
I sing
we
this
don't.
song
Gwen
too.
Stefani post in this chat.
I know just what
Fuck
you're
that bitch.
saying. You don't need a reason. Spoon, would you?
Just send them back to you.
Spoon, would you tell us this entire song? It's a chant.
Are you
Spin,
saying this because
please.
I'm African? I'm chanting this like, no.
Spoon, please, it's your people.
Ooga booga, go.
Yeah, go.
This is not my people. There's way too many correct spelling.
No, by neighbor, you could put
He's
another
just
word
admitting the
in
fact
on.
that he's black.
He is. He could
They'll find a
put
cure.
another word in.
No, I said this. No, the
with
spelling is
neighbor.
correct. That is not make a black.
I mean, he could input.
Do you know how you know it's not black?
different
Is this
word
one
there.
wasn't written by Jews.
Well, why don't you read it?
You
to
sure about
explain
that?
to us what-
Democracy
Can I sing the lyrics?
Why don't you read?
pretty
Why don't you
Boom,
Jewish.
bye bye in a batty boy et. Road
Yeah,
boy
yeah,
not
bye,
from a nasty man the heavy head.
Why don't you?
We said I can elephant a be love leg.
Why don't
Switch
you
for
read
the
this?
atty and be blissful instead.
Yeah, Spoon. Why don't you read this to us? And you could input any word you would like on neighbor, but go ahead.
I'm not going
Will
to read
you
the
spin?
democracy part. Fuck that.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
very
oh,
gay, but
5
I already read this
times-
part.
Neighbor,
This-
neighbor,
this-
can't you see?
Neighbor, neighbor,
Democracy is
neighbor,
what we
neighbor,
need.
neighbor.
No,
You can't read it, Spoon.
Good.
no, I can't.
He's
It's making me
too weak.
cringe.
Chat, he's too weak.
Pussy.
No, I have fucking standards.
Pussy.
He's
Then
too
you read
weak.
it, you two
This is-
fucking ovaries.
Okay. Neighbor, neighbor, can't you see? Democracy's what we need. Oh, the power grab has got to go. Healthcare is a human right. That's why we stand and fight. Oh, healthcare cuts have got to go. Neighbor, neighbor, I can't say the N-word, can't you see? Social Security's what we need. Oh, these billionaires have got to go. Education is a right. That's why today we stand. These people need to be shot. I'm sorry. Like, no, I'm not talking about their politics.
Finally,
For this.
you've now arrived at my domain.
No, I'm saying for creating this. This is sickening. This is the worst. Like, what are you doing?
It's just give me Gibbs. It's just Gibbs. Like everything's just demanding the government to give them free shit. Every single line.
Yeah, I know it's so insufferable, but like this is the worst ever. It's so sick. It's disgusting, and yet there they are. Whoops. Oh shoot. I'm actually probably going to make this stream a little bit short, only because I'm struggling to manage it. I'm struggling to manage it. And
Never stopped you before.
Yeah.
Well,
I do want to. I know.
yes.
Before we read this chance, you said that you thought there was going to be riots planned for this.
There probably
Personally,
were.
I disagree.
Yes.
My game theory is the fact that these No Kings protests are actually a front to try to prove
Fucking
the normies
hell.
that the Democrats are actually peaceful. Because they have a whole
Really?
fancy website. They have a ton of donors, lots of Jews, of course, but they have a ton of donors. This is the second one they've planned this year. Both of them have had a lot of people go, millions, a few million of them. Now, of course, how true that actually is kind of hard to verify. They're mostly full of white boomers, and white boomers aren't exactly the rioting type, since they are quite literally being bussed from nursing homes. That was a video from last Snow Kings. I'm sure it happened this one too.
In June, this last
Yeah.
year. Just be clear about how frequent these No Kings things are. This one is very...
Never trust an army that
so
can be
I
brought to
think-
its knees by cold weather, fucking up their knees.
So, like, my conspiracy theory is that this is just a front for the Democrat Party to show that they're peaceful to the normies, that they can't actually go out on the streets, that they have all the white people support, and try to be more family friendly. Essentially, that's why they had the little Axel costumes. There's no gays, in the middle of the street, with their dildos out. There's no naked Antifa bicyclers like in Portland a few weeks ago.
Yes, just a few weeks ago. Literally the week before this, yes.
Like, Antifa and Black Lives Matter is the true movement. That's their true tool that they're using, but that's more underground. That's why they say, oh, Antifa is just an idea, blah, 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 and an actual organization.
Well, you can't make it illegal because it doesn't exist. Mal, you are completely correct, I believe, in your interpretation of that. This has been...
A woman is right. It's a miracle.
Oh, well, a woman is also agreeing that a woman is right. So maybe
the planets are in alignment.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know what that means. I think you're completely correct in that this is all very fake and gay. It was very planned and programmed. However, they could not stop their own base from just being violent and disgusting. They wanted it to be the most non-anything ever to show, look at how weak we are. That was, I think, what the No Kings protest was intended to convey, is look how weak and pathetic we are. Because they knew no one was
We
gonna
can't
show
be
up
taken
for it.
seriously, even if we've murdered multiple people.
However, what they couldn't have anticipated, maybe, because this is a whole bunch of political games, is that,
did you see this one?
I don't know, the messages that you sent were conveyed. Oh, did you post it in the chat, Spin?
Yeah, hold on a second. It's in my, it's in my book.
The messages that they conveyed were consistent, which is that we want to kill you, we hate you, and we want you to be dead. So this woman in particular has kind of become the face of it. She is a teacher. She has not been fired from her position at her elementary school position, because of course that's what she is an elementary school teacher. And I actually I put her in the thumbnail.
Get him young.
But I really didn't want to show what she was doing, which is what she is doing.
Oh, this
is
one.
making a gun to the throat symbol to all these passing cars to demonstrate her support and approval of the assassination of Charlie Kirk. While carrying a
Mexican
flag.
Excuse me, while carrying a Mexican flag, yeah.
Having all this in front of a billboard for a fucking sub sandwich.
So there's that woman. Dear Hill families and staff, safety continues to be my top priority, which is why I am writing to follow up on a situation regarding social media posts that include potentially threatening language to a staff member. The Chicago Police Department is continuing to investigate the situation and will, by the way, forget this. The truth of the matter is that the local school district in Chicago, for which this woman works, has said, we will not fire her. She's in fact a fantastic member of our faculty, and we will never fire her. And that's the thing with the left, the right needs to figure out. And I think is very well evidenced by the Discord leaks, right? The right will go and cancel themselves. Yes, the right will cancel itself. Oh no, someone said a naughty word. Faggot. Okay? Is that helpful? I would say the R word. The word that ends with an R. But YouTube would delete the stream.
Retard?
No, I'll say
ends
retard
with
heavily.
one.
Ends with one.
See, this is the problem with bringing in. This is about to say this is what happens when you bring in when we bring in staff from Africa.
The reality is, I would say these words because the left talks constantly about how much they want to kill us. They are not subversive about it anymore. They are open and active. And I'm sorry to say this. I really do kind of hate to say this. But people need to get this through their fucking heads at this point. Every single leftist you know, I know you're a nice little Democrat grandma, whatever. She's an exception, maybe. But every leftist you know who is your friend wants to kill you. There is no other way around it at this point. Every single one. Well, I want to kill Call Me Mark too. We can kill each other in righteous battle. That's why it's based. Because Mark and I have a mutual understanding. That's why Mark and I are friends.
Yeah. Because when it all comes down to it, so you go on the other side, Chief.
Yeah, that's why Mark and I are... That's exactly why Call Me Mark and I are friends. It's because we understand that when push comes to shove, we will be put into ideological battle. And we will kill each other.
What it boils down to is that the left picked up the sword, but they don't really appreciate that when you pick up the sword, you've already died.
Yeah. So it is what it is. My God, guys, I can't go late tonight because I've had too much. I don't have anything to drink that is not alcohol right now, which is unfortunate. Wowee. Look, can I have some fucking goddamn apple juice, please?
And honestly, like in this case, I hope I don't think anything will actually happen.
Thank you.
But she's holding the Mexican flag, and she's brown, and she's clearly overweight.
I can't open it. Sorry, excuse me.
I feel like if the Trump administration was able to see this, or Department of Homeland Security, instead of meme posting, be a pretty easy target. Maybe just check out that school because she's clearly a traitor at the bare minimum, which I don't think she even actually is American, honestly. So just send her back. There we go. Problem solved. She gets fired. To kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, exactly.
Easy fucking layup.
Easy target, but a fucking heavy one.
Easy layup. It's an easy layup. Yes.
Yeah, and Mexican can be hero Ozempic.
You need something stronger than that.
Is this the same thing?
So this machine took 50 pounds off me. Meth? It's a bacon slicer.
Here's some more images of these people.
My God.
That's just gross.
It's
also, that's a Bud Dwyer reference.
Look, I don't necessarily have a problem with making fun of death, etc. I think most of us don't. But this...
It's like Dumb and Dumber meets DEI.
This is not just like, haha, somebody died. This is a graphic depiction of the murder of your political opponent.
And also a rewrite on the right-hand side of a survived assassination.
Trump. Yes, of Trump who survived his assassination. And then they're here selling Denver communists. Charlie Kirk had in mind.
These are just open calls to violence. There's literally no other way to take this.
Yeah.
If they want fucking violence, square up. But they won't.
I wish they would.
Because they're a bunch of bitches who can't fight.
They won't square up.
I could outfight the average leftist, and my only fucking expertise.
They only work in packs. They're not going to work as individuals.
Yes,
but
exactly.
Once somebody actually starts to swing it, which is you want to be usually the brownoid, then they all just jump in. That's essentially how Antifa works, especially once they
That's-
actually get their mask and everything on, their Molotov
They wait
cocktails
to a
at
Let's
brown
night.
put that
chimp
type
out.
2 muscle mass to work.
100%. No,
I mean,
you're completely
yeah.
correct, Amalgamate. They, or Amalgamite, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm
You're fine.
stupid at
You
names.
can call me Maul or Amal. That's what usually people call me.
Maul, yes. You're completely correct. They do that on purpose. Is that like, oh, we'll wait till a brown chimps out, and then we will contribute to the violence. They do it every time. They wait till a brown chimps out, and then they jump
Which is
on it
inevitable
and
because
say
they
it's
always do.
already played this.
Sure,
I mean,
the sun doth rise.
I know why the Trump administration's not doing anything because they're scared
suppose.
that if the normies see the fact that they're going after communists and leftists, that the Democrats are going to have a valid argument that they're going after political opponents.
Well, they should
But
be.
at the same time, when you see posts like that where they're standing there smiling with peace signs with open, blatant calls to violence, just send in the cops, send in the troops, just round them all up, and bam, problem solved. Like there's literally something called a fix everything button, and it's just called use the force, and the law is currently on the book. Like this is an easy solution, and a lot of people will be happier in the end.
You don't
but
even
no,
need to do that.
no.
No, this
Involving the
image
police
is
is fucking-
AI,
you can
by the way, just to be
You
clear.
can just knock off a few. Just
Yes.
a handful, just to say,
if
fuck
you
around,
want, if you,
and
okay,
this
if you
will
want
happen.
fucking
No.
results, you don't even need that. You just need to like what if you indulge in violence, it should be so egregious and it should be so excessive that the rest break.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the thing about communism is it never fully dies. It's a poison. It's stuck
It's a revolt
into
against
the
hierarchy.
soil.
Killing communism has never
unfortunately.
truly been
No,
tried.
no, she's completely correct. Communism is
Like
a
they're always going to
societal
worm
poison.
their way out of here.
Yeah.
Well, like,
Bring me a
unfortunately,
wheel,
there's
I'll show
nothing
you a
wrong.
solution.
Like, yeah, there's obviously effective solutions, but that goes
Mm-hmm.
against our liberal paradigm, and it's bad to actually be effective
We're
in
not liberals
exile.
here.
And
No, we're
I
not
know,
liberals
but the
here.
paradigm.
They are all. Those are both both monarchists, and they're the
this-
most
this-
left-wing people in this call.
No, we're further right than you. Well, Bill, again, you ascend into some third dimension. This is an AI image.
In the
However,
chat,
it is
we
very representative
support Baron
of
von
what the No
Ungensternberg.
Kings protest was, which is octogenarian.
You want a king, I want a Khan. We are not
Let
the
me
same.
tell you this shit. I chose this image for a reason, because you were essentially signaling, if you still believe in democracy, that you are an
Bill,
octogenarian.
Bill, you having said that, hold on, because I feel like you and I might actually agree on something based on what you just
Oh
said.
no, Bill and Spoon, you guys agree on most things. What are you talking about?
But specifically the Khan bit where he just said.
Yeah.
Now on a second, I'll find the fucking quote here where I put it.
Oh, I got the financial data here. So this is the money that was given to the No Kings protest. By the way, it was about $30 million in total that was given. A big portion of the money that was given to these protests was from George Soros. Here's one of your kings here. But it was about $30 million.
Looks like fucking John Waters playing Henry.
Yeah. 650,000 protesters were bought, by 3 million.
And we are doing it for free, folks. We are doing it for free.
$294 million paid for this stupid demonstration where they
Bill.
don't even know why they are protesting.
Send it.
They don't know why they're protesting. I'll show you some more shit. As to demonstrate, besides the fucking obvious, like, you can look this up on Twitter. I know it's very grainy and shitty
That's
here,
a
but
lot of money.
this is all the money that went into the Snow King shit. I have to ask the question is, why did they let us see this? Why are we allowed to see this? That brings...
You know what I mean,
trying
Bill?
to get to Alex Jonesy. But, like, really? This is organic? You think this is fucking
That's AI as shit, holy
organic?
fuck.
Yeah.
This is
That
real.
is AI as fuck. That is the least convincing shit I've ever seen.
Allegedly, it's real. This is organic.
There's no way the fuck that's real.
Supposedly, it actually is real.
It's supposedly this actually is real. Is real? What do they mean by this?
Nah.
So this is allegedly real. I don't know if it's real or not. It looks very fake, but I agree with that. But Toad's organic. Toad's organic. 100%
I mean,
fucking organic.
I not to defend them, but they're pretty open about
Well, they're really
being
retarded.
organized.
Yes.
In advance. Like they're not actually claiming that it's grass. Well, they kind of are and they kind of not. Like they're very. I put the link in the website in the chat. Like it's definitely well organized. They have a list of all their backers on the website. They're openly talking about it. So it's 100% organized and they are admitting it.
Yes.
I think this is one of the reasons why I also believe in my theory that it's just a front for the Democrats to show that they're peaceful. Because obviously it's organized, but it also appeals to the leftists to show their virtue signaling for their side.
Yes.
And so that's why if you do interview them, they all basically have the same talking points because they are still crazy leftists. I don't actually think a lot of them were paid. I'm sure some of them were, because when you have 300 million,
that's how it
some of them were
works.
probably paid.
Yes.
But I definitely think there is a lot of grassroots there because they are very tribal. Even though the diversity of thought of the left is much smaller than the right. The right has a much bigger tent.
The diversity of thought of the left is
they are
microscopic,
much closer. They're much better at organizing just in general, even without being paid by the Jews. Like they that's how they're able to cancel everybody and dogpile and raid community notes and do
there's definitely
everything
people
like
who are voluntarily stupid.
You're completely correct. There are many useful idiots. However, these people are also largely getting paid. Not all of them. They only need a couple of them, honestly, because that's how it works, right? You pay maybe like 1%, 5% of them to protest. And that's all it's required. Because then everyone around them sees, oh my God, well, these people are really motivated for some reason.
Yeah, it's called paid.
And they've got all this funding. Then I don't understand it in that way, but they go, oh, there's all this backing. People back things that they think are popular. That's it. It's very, very simple psychology. They look at the stuff and go, this is popular. I also hate the system because I've been told to. And so I'm going to have a giant fucking...
I just read that thing. We united
Look
once
at
again
this.
to remind the world America has no kings and the power belongs to the people. In America, the power has never belonged to the people ever.
Can I tell you my favorite? Can I tell you my favorite bit about this? This is supposed to be the Constitution.
It's blank after 2 words.
There are no
sentences.
words after 2 words. Yes, it's completely
2 lines.
blank
That's it.
after 2 words.
We the people.
And then it just fades out.
And then it just immediately fades out. Isn't that
and they're
interesting?
dressed in Mexican flags, of course.
Of course they are, yes. Dressed in Mexican flags, yes.
We're late enough. I can start Fed posting, right?
An enormous symbol of the United States Constitution, in which, very curiously, the entirety of the U.S. Constitution is not printed upon it. Now, somebody spent tens of thousands of dollars, probably, to have this shit printed out.
You think maybe they run out of money?
Chose very specifically to not have the words of the Constitution printed on the subsequent pieces. Isn't that interesting? Because it might have something in there about slaves or something, but, I don't know. Whoops. It wouldn't.
I'll have to start Fed posting it.
It's crazy, though. Nothing. Isn't it so fucking fascinating that the thing they spent tens of thousands of dollars on does not actually have the words of the United States Constitution? How curious.
Well, it's also the conundrum of the fact that they say, oh, it's stolen land, you're evil, whitey, but then, oh, I'm just as American as you are. It kind of goes in line with this, where they are willing to postulate themselves and be on the side of, in this case, nationalism, as you can see with a bunch of American flags in the Constitution, because they think that will appeal to normies. So, oh, we're trying to save America, but then there also have a bunch of Mexican flags as well. There's also a few Palestinian flags as too.
America does not mean American.
America's just an idea.
Yes, it's just an idea. Just a nice little idea. It's nothing to do with demography whatsoever.
Bad idea.
Well, America isn't inherently a bad idea.
Yeah.
It is a bad idea. It is a bad... I agree with you, homie, but like... And you know I agree with you. But it isn't inherently a bad idea. But the only way it could work is if it were with...
If it's only white people.
Yes. That's the problem. So this is this woman, oh my god, watch this bitch.
There's two people wearing slow helmets at the back.
I want to be very clear. This woman is an organizer of these protests.
Be wary of anyone who wears a sash like a stole.
Also, why is her head so wide? She looks like a fucking doll. Like
She looks like a uke.
Well, no, she looks like she's like some kind of strange doll. Like a... I don't know. It's very odd, but this is a woman who is organizing these No Kings events.
Can't call them Cabbage Patch Kids with how badly the fucking Chaz garden went.
Yes, you're right. She looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid. She's the one organizing this stuff.
Dysgenia is God's way of teaching you who's worth listening to.
Look, don't talk shit about Dysgenia. She's a beautiful woman. Dysgenia is right here. And here's what she has to say as the organizer of these stupid things.
No, you're kind
Are you an organizer?
Yes, I am the organizer. Yeah.
Well, you should be able to tell me every reason and have an open dialogue like everybody else. Unless you're a fraud.
You were not fit enough to wear an Iron Maiden shirt.
You're looking at...
Yeah, I know. That guy in the background. Holy shit. But
It does appear to be a late stage Iron Maiden shirt, however.
it does. It does.
I look at the dialogue. You can tell by the words, the language,
Go ahead.
You can't back up. You can't back up your position. You can't tell me why you're here. Everyone else does.
Bro's just here to fucking watch this bitch
You
burn.
can't tell me why you're here. Everyone else could. This is the literal organizer, by the way. The woman he's talking to organized this protest. And she's about to tell you that she doesn't understand what the protest is about or why she has organized it. That's George Soros money. She just pocketed probably $100,000 into her fucking bank account. Doesn't give a fuck about any of this.
Second of all,
If you're out here
second of all,
telling
don't
everyone how to
interrupt.
think, anybody how to think, buddy. You can talk to me too if you want to. I am. Didn't you hear me? Am I stuttering? I actually agree with your shirt. Yeah, well, maybe we should make Orwell fiction again and not have fucking fascists on the streets. And yeah.
Who's a fucking fascist? Donald Trump, get fucked. You don't know what fascism is. Also, look at her fantastic face in this pause frame. This female is about to tell you a bunch of shit that make no sense. It's going to be wrong and incorrect. But she feels it very strongly, so therefore you have to listen.
Grace our ears with the sound of
Oh my
fucking
God, look.
silence.
Look at her face.
Looks like she's about to break
Be
out in
angry.
song.
She's about to do what I just said.
Thus
she's
we
gonna do.
debase the nature of our seats and make the rabble call our cares fears, which will in time
Amalgamyte,
break out the locks of the
can we
Senate and bring in the
agree?
crows to peck
Yes.
at the eagles.
Can the females agree that women need to shut the fuck up?
Yes, let's start with you
Yes.
two.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Government has happened for way longer than Trump. This happened.
Why
during
is her
Biden,
face like, hold on a
happened
second,
during
wait.
Obama,
So
happened-
why is
happened-
her face like that for like a good 10 seconds? She's gawking wide the fuck open. And then like she just heard absolute hammering. Oh, fantastic.
During not like this. No, they did not put the National Guard on the streets.
I'm going to make sure that nobody else
Agreed.
ends up entertaining your little thing here, so you can go ahead
They
and try to
raided-
talk to
they
people,
raided
but we're
people
all
that
going to
right in
walk
front of
away.
an abortion
Since you
clinic
want to
and sent
talk
them to
over
prison
people,
during
I'll
Biden.
talk louder.
Fucking
We're going to
crazy.
walk away.
That's real. What are you?
Fine.
Oh my God! What
Are you?
Man, please have word.
You could say.
Okay, this... How hilarious.
That woman has the weirdest fucking
nose.
How straight is her face? Like fucking hell.
Punch and Judy did have a child after all, I would remind people.
They're always like this.
Saying that's not.
Yeah, these fucking commedia dell'arte characters fucking waltzing about the place looking like
They are.
like the concept of the word dysgenic.
I think I did it for about 2 hours.
I mean, this woman, first of all, let's be honest. We have to be clear. Woman solidarity, she's fat. She's super fucking fat. And we need to mock her for being fat. Fat.
Is that
Fat
fatty?
as fuck, bitch.
I think you
Yeah.
just okay. let's talk about the broader issue of mean girls in their 60s.
Yeah, I'm getting up there.
Yeah, what fucking short bus did they find these retards at?
I'm just telling you, like.
Oh, hang on. We're going to talk about in the background the fucking full length like high vis cape.
Yeah, back there.
Look, no. Left a bit. Left a bit. In the middle, next to bitch with the fucking goggles. We're going to talk about the fucking like. Right a bit, right? You can see him, right? I'm not like absolutely insane.
Looks like my haircut. So
no. I'm talking about in the very background. There's like two dudes shirtless with like high vis cloaks.
Oh, I see what you mean. What are these high vis cowboys doing back here in the background? Like a high vis cowboy. Could I please?
What is this fit?
Disturb. No. What I want to do is just remove all.
Alice Cooper's Desperado, but gayer and high vis somehow.
I would like to remove all these femoids and focus
in the background, Bill.
Gay cowboys in the background. Yes. I'm
fucking Rob Halford in the background.
They're way more interesting than these fucking
All
moids.
I'm saying is we need to repeal the 19th.
Yes.
Stop giving women credit cards and chain them into the kitchen and make them breeding slaves. That simple.
No, I don't want this bitch in the kitchen. I already can't find any recipes.
Bill, I agree with this. What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to move out.
He's going to move out.
Now you can keep the house. Fuck it.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Also, I got to say, however, this one old ass bitch kind of based drinking Dr. Thunder.
Bill, you can always come to South Africa.
Wait, is it Dr. Thunder?
She got a Dr. Thunder in her hand.
You need to be pretty pov to be drinking Dr. Thunder.
You gotta be pov as fuck. However, she thinks she's better than you, and she probably makes like $1 million a year doing some bullshit nonsense job.
Yeah, this is why the right wing's losing. Where's our fucking free money for doing fuck all but causing trouble?
Where is the right-wing version of Dr. Thunder?
Hey, Elon! Give me a fucking free Tesla to throwing bricks. I'll do it. Fucking I ain't got shit to do.
Excuse me, where is the right-wing edition of Dr. Thunder? It has to be like, what, like
Dr. Thunder is already right-wing.
Well, yeah, Dr. Thunder is inherently right-wing, I agree, but we should make it more right-wing. Put more fucking electricity, like
Dr. Stormfront.
You could just tell these two people, these two jackasses on the left, this is them trying to relive their college years.
Or on the right.
These people peaked in high school.
Yeah, they did.
They've been chasing that fucking tiger ever since.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that I don't have to worry about, and Amalgamyte, you don't have to either, is that you will never be this woman. Any woman on screen here. Nasty ass, old ass bitches trying to do weird shit. I don't know.
Yeah, when I get to that age, I want to be knitting for like my granddaughter.
Me too.
Hard-on knitters all around this chat.
Hard-on knitters. I would also like to be a knitter, and that these women have fucked their whole shit up. They won't understand the calm and basedness of just being able to age naturally.
Argue with
civilized citizen. Oh yeah? Can you pull that out of yourself? Okay.
Really hard.
I bet it is. But you have a great rest of your day. We're gonna go ahead and walk away because we don't need the bullshit.
They literally have to run away from conversations because they cannot actually compete in the marketplace of ideas. Not that I think that matters, because the marketplace of ideas is gay and cringe. But they can't even do it. Yeah.
This is why the left is losing. This is why the left is losing. We can't just fucking people like you don't understand anything. This is why the left is losing. You can't get this plane.
My battery is running low. Okay, oh geez.
Do you have a charger?
Okay, guys, I'm running on Oozaloo's fucking power. So despite it being charging all day. Well,
I know the Brits get cucked by the energy bills, but
they
still.
do. The English are fucked.
It's the water bills over here that are the real killer.
All right, I'll do like one more because apparently my computer is about to die. So don't come in here and fucking fuck with me. It's your fucking power outlets is a problem, Oozaloo.
It's a charger designed for phones.
Yeah, well, it doesn't work well enough.
Broke.
Yes, because mine broke. So here's a really cute thing where Republicans against Trump posted
if Aiden
this.
isn't here, Bill, you and I can start saying slurs.
Hooray! Finally!
Look, you guys are gonna be fun without me if I have to dip. So they
Millions
post
of people across the country marching.
So this millions of people thing is from 2017. Now, there's no official note here, but here is the note. This video is from a 2017 Boston protest. Excuse me. Not
How
from the
other
No
people?
Kings
That
rally.
sounds communism as shit.
Excuse me, Jesus Christ.
Alicia?
One more.
Christ preserve me. Oh, anyway, this is not.
I think the gin's doing that.
Oh, don't worry, I've not gotten into the gin yet. Anywho, the problem is that this Boston protest that they are showing here, and isn't it interesting that this video does not have an official community note?
I imagine the left brigaded it. That's my theory on it. Because that goes back to the fact that they're really good at organizing, and they're known for doing this with community notes. Anytime the right wants to community note something big and political and famous like this that goes viral, they always brigade it and downvote it to the extreme.
And to have even have the option of placing votes, you need to have no strikes or even a investigation against you is enough to.
And by the way, that account, Republicans Against Trump, they are a leftist account pretending to be rightoids.
I got prevented from being part of the fucking notes program because I had one tweet about space aliens, not illegal aliens, space aliens, and so we should nail them to the fucking outside of the hulls of our ships to send a message to people that we are not to be fucked with as a planet. And that was enough to get me fucking I got a fucking 6-hour suspension, and that prevented me getting into the fucking notes program.
So, well, that's fucked.
Because I shit talked space aliens.
How dare you? So, Canada.
You have to go back.
In terms of the No Kings protest, Canada, despite the fact that it is a constitutional republic,
the Dominion,
is ultimately a monarchy. All right? So this is the No Kings protest. And let me be clear that in other countries where they did these gay little protests, they had to change them into No Tyrants, was the language they used. Because they do have a king. Canada has a king. His name is Charles III. He's kind of a fucking fag, but it's true.
We're gonna have to go back and edit this episode.
No, I'm not gonna fucking edit that. King Charles III is a fucking fag. Sorry. Deal with it.
We have fun hanging out with fucking Jimmy Savile, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to deal with any kind of fucking pedophiles, including Charlie or Jimmy Savile. They're all pedophiles, and I don't like any of them.
No fascist USA! No Trump! No KKK! No fascist.
They say in Canada.
This is in Canada. Why is this a protest in Canada waving American flags talking about Donald Trump? That's the question, isn't it?
USA! No Trump, no KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump, no KKK! No fascist USA!
Hey, remember how Canada's got the issue that the RCMP keeps brutalizing people?
Well, isn't it crazy how it should be insane to all of you?
I know people who have family members who were they were asleep in their house, and because they did not answer the door, the RCMP kicked the door down and literally just as they were sleeping started beating the shit out of them.
Yeah. Isn't it insane though?
No, it's the KKK that problem, not the fucking RCMP.
Well, why is it this is happening in Canada where they're all waving American flags, right?
Yeah, why is Canada treated as a retarded colony? Because it's the 51st state. It's the true 51st
I suppose.
state.
I mean, you could maybe make the argument that they're trying to tell their government not to have any deals with the U.S. or be involved with the U.S. in any way, shape, or form. You can maybe make the argument for it, but really, in reality, it's just typical leftist performing, just trying to host their flag, the virtue signal about, oh, Trump evil, evil Nazis, we hate Nazis, and AKA we want them all to die.
Yes.
So they're just showing where they stand with this. I remember
crazy,
the first
though.
No Kings protests. They actually had some planned. I think they got canceled, but I remember they actually had some planned in Africa as well. So that was hilarious.
This is London.
Face it. Call it what it is. when you host these fucking
I wanna be very
things, when you
clear.
host these events,
This is London. There's
you
no
are being
American-
chosen as a venue because you're cheaper than America.
Look at
You are
this.
a colony. You are being rented out to host someone else's event.
There's an American flag over here in the lower right hand corner.
nice.
There's a major American flag in the right hand or in the left hand corner. This is London. What is? Are you not? You should be offended as fuck by this.
This
Why-
is.
Why is
Here's
the
how you know.
American fucking flag.
Here's how you know this is
flying
fake.
And fucking. Why is it
They're
flying?
just
This
so
is-
used
over
to a
Ottawa.
bunch of foreigners waving their flag.
I'd say
Right.
With
this is this is how you know it's fake because this is look at all these white people in London.
That's not London. That's the way.
True.
Those buildings are not London.
This is London though.
Are you
Yeah.
sure? It's like fucking Canada.
Yes, this is London.
If this is London, then that is the most white
stand.
people in one place in London.
Yeah.
This is
Don't
London.
Don't detonate the London. This
And they've
London
all got
stand.
these
And of course they got the
strange
fucking uke flag out.
same and uke flag, and they've all got these strange inflatable costumes, as you can see over here on the far right.
$60 a pop.
These 60-pound a pop fucking flat frogs, which is very interesting because it's a far right symbol, or it has been, that they are trying to reclaim. This is the most pathetic boomer shit I've ever seen. Every single person involved with this is a boomer. Here they are over here in fucking England. What the fuck are they doing? This is, and how can you
Legit
not
with the
believe this
Amogus
is
fucking suits.
coordinated? They literally have people out in like coordinated dinosaur costumes.
They have people in the fucking Among Us suits.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Who the
This is
fuck?
Fucking, it's the most coordinated fake shit that's ever existed. Now, as the Democrats themselves has said on their own website, we have changed the No Kings theme of other events around the world to No Tyrants, so as to not mix messages in a country with a monarchy. Well, lads.
Well, sounds like an endorsement to me, doesn't it?
Sure does. Let's go full monarchy, boys. Lads, in the chat, are we ready? Are we ready? The Democrats are officially afraid of us, monarchists.
Which says
Let's
everything
go.
about them and nothing about you.
Exactly. We're not doing anything. We're just like little frogs. We're not
Yeah.
doing anything.
We just wish to overthrow the entire state and
We're
install
just-
someone who can actually,
Yeah,
govern
we're
with
just
authority.
cute, we're just cute little frogs. We don't. I mean, we just want to overthrow the entire government or
I
whatever.
don't want
but
to
we
slow
can't.
boil you. I want to rapidly boil you.
We're just cute little frogs. What? Why is this not? Oh, did this get deleted? Oh my gosh.
That was quick.
Uh-oh.
This is
I want to hear this.
This is a good representation. Of what I
Oh,
want
it's
right now.
everyone's favorite cat-faced retard.
Okay, she is very cat-faced.
Listening to
However,
them
I gotta
and
say,
That
Scott
fucking
Jennings.
jawline, Jesus.
Scott
What a
Jennings
sledgehammer.
continues to actually positively impress me.
He's lost
I
a lot
want
of weight
so
recently.
much. I really want so much
He's
to
on that
hate Scott
Ozempic?
Jennings because he's a neocon. But
And
is he?
massively pro-Israel.
He is massively pro-Israel. However, I enjoy watching him shit.
What are you
on-
talking about? We on the podcast can only endorse the state of Israel and its existence.
Watch what he's about to do because it's fantastic. I enjoy it.
They feel like their president is not listening to them, and frankly, in some instances, has said we're the enemy simply because we disagree with them. You're saying that's not a good use of time. You're criticizing these people who went out to, be Americans and say they love their country and want their president to listen to them. That's not a good use of time.
Oh no, saying we hate you and we want to kill you. Wow, what a waste of time.
That's outrageous.
It is outrageous, isn't it, bitch?
Well, no, I mean, normal people were spending time with their family and watching college football. I don't care how they
families
spend their
actually
time. If they
turned
want to go
out.
out.
Bitch, can you just shut the fuck up and let him actually finish his sentence?
The families. Well, she can't let him do that.
As we've
The
established,
fam-
it's all about denying you the opportunity to speak.
The families that turned out for this were fucking illegals. Yeah, that's the point.
Actually,
If they want to go out
And they feel so emboldened. They feel that they can do that. I want every single last one of them needs to go the fuck back, and every single goddamn one.
No, I'm gonna nip this in the bud.
In
It
country
does. It doesn't.
to
They
go
don't
the
get to
fuck
go back. They get to go back in a fucking paint bucket.
Yeah,
They
I
will-
would like them to. Every last fucking.
Why would we spend the money?
Personally,
in this fucking country needs
I'm
to go
a
the fuck back.
fan of just rounding up every single brown. You go around with a color swatch, anything darker than Southern Italian, just round them up, put them in a net, and then throw them in the ocean, let them swim.
I agree.
As an ocean dweller myself, I can only say we don't want them.
Well, Bill,
I said let them swim, and then wherever they go home is wherever they go home, whether
they
that be
will
in a continent or in the bottom of the ocean.
You're littering in my backyard.
I agree with this. They will float to wherever they belong. I agree, 100%.
If they want to go out and protest, be my guest. They're
This is a very important podcast today. We're being a little bit racist today. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. Sorry.
I'm always
Sorry,
racist.
not sorry.
There
Sorry,
you
not
go,
sorry.
good
Exactly.
I'm charging up a Fed post of such magnitude you wouldn't believe.
Bill, you've already expelled a lot of your racism, but I expect you to go harder.
They're welcome to do it, and I don't really care whether they do it or not. But I just happen to think if I were Democrats, I would rather have directed that energy into the campaigns that are going on this year instead of marching around the way they did. But listen, you guys spend your time however you want. It's a free country, not a monarchy.
I think you will find you have more freedom in a monarchy than you do in whatever fucking shit show you have that you all glaze Israel, you fucking pricks.
You actually would have more freedom in a monarchy. And people get confused about this because they are led by the cult of democracy of thinking that this is the only way in which I can have an ability to have my own free speech.
What was the line?
The
what was the line by Frederick the Great? No,
the Frederick the Great.
Said,
Yes.
They say whatever they want. I do whatever I want.
Yes. Listen.
Now, here's the only quote you need from Monarch. It's from Henry the fucking Fifth. Therefore, you men of Harfleur, take pity upon your town, upon your people, whilst yet my soldiers are in my command, whilst yet the cool and temperate wind of grace o'erblows the filthy and contagious clouds of heady murder, spoil, and villainy. If not, why, in a moment, look to see the blind and bloody soldier with foul hand desire the locks of your shrill-shrieking daughters, your fathers taken by their silver beards, and their most reverend heads dashed to the walls, your naked infants spitted upon pikes, whilst the mad mothers, with their howls confused, do break the clouds! As did the wives of Jewry at Herod's bloody hunting slaughtermen. What say you? Will you yield and this avoid, or guilty in defiance be thus destroyed?
Destroy them. Yay. Let's destroy them. They're very gay. I think we should destroy them.
That was a really based speech. I like the way Miller emphasized pikes and fucking.
It was super based. Scott Jennings is not that based, but he does consistently provide amusing material. I will say that.
I'm smacking around the.
I will be right back in like 2 minutes.
Yes.
You guys can continue.
Oh yeah.
We're Shakespeare posting out in this hole.
We are Shakespeare posting.
Well, yeah, he was making a point. I mean, why shouldn't the president?
So, why you may unfortunately see the horrifying AI meme that Trump posted. I will show it as well.
Quite a shit show.
Literally. Yes, literally. So the question is, oh my God, Trump posted a meme.
The president used a made-up video to respond to a rally that has
and
that's.
Trump doesn't know anything what's going on. He
has like a PR manager for all this shit.
No, it's all fake as fuck. I gotta be honest, I don't remember this bitch's name, but she has a weird fox-like energy that makes me find her attractive. And yeah, Caitlyn something. However, I hate her, and I don't like the fact that I think
She looks like Fabio.
Am I wrong for finding her cute?
Oh my God, she does.
She looks exactly like Fabio.
She looks exactly like Fabio.
However, am I wrong for thinking she's cute?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Look
at it. That's exact. It's exact.
I think she's kind of cute, though.
Why?
I can't help it. Because I think she's cute. No, she's got weird fox-like, feminine, cat-like energy.
Just as sharp as mine.
Why do I think she's cute? I don't know why that is.
Because you have really poor taste in women.
You're attracted to masculine features.
Yes.
Almost like I'm straight. I don't know.
Made-up reason.
Fucking hide it, well.
Non-existent reason. We don't have a monarchy in this country. We have a presidency won by Donald Trump, who won the popular vote, who won the Electoral College, who won all the swing states. We have a democracy. People voted and they elected.
This is the most obvious point as to why this whole
When you're getting rinsed by Patrick Bateman over here, you know it's bad.
Well, Scott Jennings is gonna rape her, but it's why it's so stupid because it's like it
We're
makes
just going
no
whole
sense.
hog on this episode, aren't we?
Now we would like Spoon. You and I would like there to be a monarchy. We would very much like Trump
Speak for
to
yourself.
cross the Rubicon and declare himself emperor. Yes. I don't
Yeah,
even
it'd be
like
funny.
Donald Trump at this point, but I would still think it would be fan-fucking-tastic if he declared himself emperor.
And then he told
I
Netanyahu,
wish.
I'm now in charge and I'll
Me
get
too.
fucked.
Yeah. I
mean,
wish. I wish.
I only
Trump-
wish he would if he would actually use the powers of emperor to just completely cast out all the
Exactly.
Browns and the
Well, yeah.
commies and the Jews and everything like that. But I don't think he will because he is too loyal to Israel, even if he was emperor.
He's got too many loyalties to Israel.
You
and I
do not
believe
need
that
Trump.
is
What you
exactly
need, what you need
his
is Aurelian.
biggest- Well, I agree that Trump's biggest failure is his loyalty to Israel, which is
Get
being
Thomas
done
Massey
by
in.
his familial relationship with Israel, and he needs to fuck. And by the way, this is astonishing, is that both the left and right can, I believe, align on the fact that the American government needs to disinvest itself from fucking Israel. We can all
That's why
agree on
Netanyahu
this.
was panicking and having a bunch of influencers being paid by Israel.
Including Tim Pool, I would remind people.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also they also bought TikTok recently too.
Yeah, that was quite interesting.
And I don't use TikTok,
Nor do
but
I.
I've heard
Nor
they
should
changed
you.
their algorithm and banned like the juice box.
Yeah. Basically, you
and
can't
they're
talk shit about the
suppressing that
Jews on.
stuff.
You can't talk shit about the Jews on TikTok anymore. No.
Yeah, because they even though
This ain't
I mean,
TikTok, though.
TikTok is like a leftist hellhole, but because the left hates Israel for different reasons than the right, but it's still hating
Yeah,
Israel.
it's so funny.
It's like the when you have such a bipartisan issue like that, it's going to cause panic there, and they're going to try to find a way to
The
solve
very
it.
funny thing is that the hatred of Israel was sponsored by the Jewish lobby. They sponsored the leftist hatred of Israel in order to make the left look insane and to say, oh, look, lefties are so crazy. They hate Israel so much. Normal Americans will support Israel because they're our greatest ally. And it works. It actually fucking works. I don't think it's worked as well as they were hoping for because too many people are too aware of the Israeli tricks at this point.
Now,
And
Adolf, now that I brought you back here with this time machine, please explain to Titus why he needs to be more thorough.
Look, I hate to say this because it's offensive. No, I don't hate to. I hate to say it only because it's offensive, and I know it
We don't
offends
front in this
people,
chat.
and I know that it. And look, I've got a lot of friends who are Israeli, unironically, and I
You heard it here first, folks.
deeply. Listen, I am deeply concerned about my Israeli
You heard it
friends.
first, folks.
Well, because they are Israeli. And
You
they
heard it here
live in
first, folks.
Israel. Yeah, right.
Traitor.
am deep-
Well, actually, you're not a traitor because you're not American. Never mind.
I'm an American, but I am concerned about my Israeli friends. I am deeply concerned about them. However, I want them to get the fuck out of Israel because they're in a fucked up state, a genocidal nightmare state, and they know they are. There is no other way to get around it. That Israel is a genocidal nightmare state. They are
They've al-
actively fucking genociding the Palestinians. They have been doing it
And
for the
have
last
been an
60
apartheid
years.
state since
and
they were
for
created.
some reason, the left only figured this out 6 months ago. Meanwhile, when we said anything about this over the last 60 years, we were called fucking Nazis.
Hey, remember when Kanye's entire career got torpedoed over this exact shit?
Isn't it insane? Isn't it insane that for the last 60 years, the right has been saying, I mean the far right to be fair, but yes, the right has been saying that Israel is engaging in a genocide, and we were told to fuck off because that was anti-Semitic. Isn't that interesting?
Folks at
And
home enjoy this
all of a
episode. It's
sudden-
probably getting shit canned. Come on.
Well, what am I supposed to do? We've been saying this for 60 fucking years.
That's a really
Don't
weird
preach
thing.
to me about this
I know.
matter.
It's so stupid, though.
If it were up to me, it would be
the left. The left has taken up this cause because they don't care. They just hate civilization. The only way to describe leftism is it is anti-civilization. So they want to destroy and blow everything up. So they're like, oh, look, Islamists blow things up. They are explosive, literally. So we will support them. The only reason they care about the fucking Israel-Palestine conflict, that's it, is that they want to get Islamists on their side, and they have been doing it for the last 30 fucking years. Because they want to fucking cause
Genghis had the right idea.
Extreme amounts of violence.
Argue 10,000 heads on your porch.
Yeah.
Did the president, and the only thing
Sorry. It's just true, though.
they're mad about is that he is lawfully executing the office of the presidency and enforcing laws that have been on the books for a long time. So he made up a video, they made up a reason to have a rally, and I think it was kind of funny, to be honest with you.
It was kind of funny, wasn't it, Scott?
Well, yeah, he was making a
And
point.
what's the
I mean,
point?
why shouldn't the president... Why?
Yeah. Why shouldn't he make a fucking joke about it? The president made a joke about it. Who gives a shit? He made a bunch of jokes about it. Here is one, for example. Because you keep making monarchy look based. Guys, there is nothing we want more from you than to make monarchy look based. So this is from Winter, saying, Trump is mocking us as we protest him.
I don't necessarily say it's making monarchy look based, it just makes the alternative look fucking cringing gay.
Trump is not the king. And by the way, Spoon, do you and I want Trump to be king?
Not
This
in
is a
his
good
current
question.
state, no.
No, we do not want Trump to be king. He's an Israeli cocksucker, so we do not want him to be king. Yes, I think so.
Yes. I'd rather trust Musk to be
Yeah.
king.
I don't. You trust?
Oh, Captain H1B.
That's because you're.
Elon got you fucked up with that
Elon
car.
got fucked up. Look,
You need to run that
His
whole for bridge.
opinions, too much.
Yeah, he's too.
People of America, put me in charge. I'll guarantee you
boy
it'll be fun for about
Elon.
about half a year.
Your boy Elon's a bit of a fucking homo, homie.
Look who's talking.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
copy some.
How's Kemi doing?
Can you please? Can we please forget my temporary?
The shit you came out with about Kemi Bain turned my hair white, quite literally.
I talked about how I may or may not have wanted to service her oil, which is
That
the worst
is
thing I've
to the
ever
I
first-
said.
swear to God.
You.
Oh, I just
those of you at
typed the
home.
word ironic.
Those of you at home.
All right, I hate.
Please
you,
send
Big
help.
Knock. What are you gonna do about
You
it?
need a burger to
Why is this not working? Hang on.
ground you a little bit.
Lauren, okay, let me just throw Lauren Chen's fucking...
That's pretty good. It's a pretty good super chat.
Lost
Spoon is
control of
Indian,
my
but
life.
he's a Brahmin, which means he's actually a true Aryan.
That's the Iranians. They're a different base.
What was I looking for here? Lauren Chen posted something based, and I can't find it now. God damn
About
it.
what?
I'm about to, I don't know now. I don't even know what the fucking point was. Oh, right. Okay, well, I don't care, so I'm just... Anyway, oh, it was the Trump post...
I
shit.
despise this fucking motion of this person did this by mistake.
Did something
and
like
therefore they're
actually
based.
work on Twitter? Thank you. Okay, so Trump posted this literal AI shit. This is what they're crying about, by the way, guys. This is the crying and shitting and
Is it that
pissing and
thing?
maybe coming. This is it. This is the thing that has made the liberals cry and shit and piss and maybe come. This. This is it.
Right, enough Tweety Raptor.
He dropped
pooing on
shit
people.
on Harry Sisson. I mean, they're
probably
calling
used to it.
they're calling this a call for violence. Are you out of your fucking mind? This is a fucking meme. Y'all motherfuckers talk about how much you want to kill us every single second of every single fucking day. And I'll show you. There is more leftoid violence every single fucking day. And be like, oh, Trump is being violent towards us. This is how you are every single fucking day.
38-year-old accountant Benjamin Michael Campbell arrested after allegedly opening fire on a MAGA supporter over a Trump sign, according to the Daily Mail. Campbell is accused of firing shots at 62-year-old Mark Thomas in North Carolina. According to Thomas, Campbell was driving on the road when he came to a screeching halt after seeing the Trump sign. He was driving along, saw the sign, slammed on his brakes, He had a political trigger moment, and he just had to tear the sign down. He started reaching up on his tippy toes, trying to get to the edge of the sign. I just thought to myself, this isn't happening. I don't believe this. Thomas said he went outside and fired 2 warning shots. This guy might go to prison, probably. It's very much more likely that the guy who fired the quote-unquote warning shots, which you're not supposed to do, that is illegal.
There is no such thing as a warning shot.
He's gonna go to jail for that, probably. Just being honest with you guys.
It is okay, folks at home. Just have a pair of pigs.
You just
And if you hit a protester, reverse over them, and if you have to shoot someone, feed them to the pigs.
By this point, he had ripped the sign off. He just whipped it up and then threw it on the ground like he was proud of what he just did. Holy smokes. So here it is.
We're going to shit canned out that music.
Well, I'm going to not play the music.
At the sunroof?
Also, I'd like you to see this man with his quote-unquote wife.
That's a woman?
No, it ain't.
Allegedly. That's a man. I know they keep saying it's a woman, but that's a tranny, right? Like, there's no way that's a woman.
They said he's 5'6", and there are tall women out there, and,
It is
short
possible.
Kings, you have a chance, I guess.
If he's 5'6", she's like 5'9", which is remarkably tall for a woman.
You know what this? So I am 5'1", and the 2 friends that I did have in high school, they were both 5'10" women. So it's possible.
No,
it's pretty tall.
Tiny.
I'm 5'7". I'm a tall woman, but I can say that there's things about the arm here, that's the part that disconcerts me. Look at the arm. The arm is huge.
The extremely low visceral fat quantity.
I was gonna say she's more like skinny fat, where she's obviously
She might
skinny,
be.
but she doesn't actually work out, so the little bit of fat that she does have gets on those arms and make them flabby.
Her face is very feminine. I would say she has a feminine face. So, but the reality is that this guy
longer hair. That's what she needs.
She does. She actually should have some longer hair. The reality is that this guy is a manlet, and he
a pocket prince, if you will.
A pocket prince, and he has manlet pocket prince rage. Lord Farquaad here is infuriated at the fact that people don't agree with him politically, and he's going to go kill them. Because this is how every fucking manlet feels. Like, I'm going to go use my gun to go and kill the MAGA Republicans.
Fucking Nima Partini over here.
Every single... Don't bring Nima into this. But every single
It looks like teeny tiny Nima Parvini. I'm sorry. That looks like teeny tiny fucking Parvini.
Why would you put this evil on AA? Anyway, this little manlet.
Forget Economic Agent. This is fucking Alcoholics Anonymous.
Okay. This little manlet he's sitting there in his whole life. He's sitting there and be like, I have low testosterone, I'm tiny, and I can't do anything. I'm going to go rip down a fucking sign.
It's all going.
That's how I can show off my masculinity.
Yeah, he's got bigger jobs than she does. What is up with his hands?
And then, when he is not able to fully depict his masculinity in his gay fashion of tearing down a sign, which is the gayest thing you can possibly do, he then has to go pull out his fucking Glock and shoot rampantly into the air out of the top of his fucking SUV, which is what he did. What a fucking freak.
If you shoot out the sunroof, you fucking earn a moonroof, is what I have to say.
So here he is, tearing down the Trump sign.
It's basically Bill, he's being Bullock.
Wow, very brave.
No, you don't put that evil on
He's so brave. And then, look at this. Do you see this? He just literally has a fucking pistol. He's holding.
You can tell you've had a few.
The top.
This is black behavior.
It is black behavior. He is holding a pistol out the top of his SUV.
From the sunroof.
While he is driving over the margin, by the way.
That man's half cut.
To shoot indiscriminately at anyone.
And the most impressive
in
thing about this
vicinity.
photo, guys, is he's actually standing up while he's doing this.
He'd have to be.
The booster seat must be hitting different.
He's on that. He's on that booster seat. He had to be.
It's a rare beast to find a booster seat with a cup holder big enough for a full-size beer.
How else is he possibly going to be able to shoot that high without the booster seat?
At least he's holding the gun probably. He's not lying it to the side.
Well, yeah, because he's trying to kill people.
No, he's not holding it properly because he doesn't have sight. He doesn't have proper sight line. He's just kind of firing indiscriminately around a corner.
Yeah, he's just trying to kill somebody.
Look at the
That's all
state of
leftists
this.
are. They are just trying
Also, that's
to kill.
that's like a micro SUV. What the fuck is this
What I'm
shit?
trying to explain to you guys.
Is he driving like a Mitsubishi Pinning or some shit?
Is that the in this guy's mind the best thing?
I love they included his height.
I was literally about to say the same thing,
Yeah.
right?
5'6", facing 17. Bro, cannot escape the manlet allegations at all.
Let me
Like the
tell
man
you-
is set up here on Class C manlet charges.
But let me tell you what this manlet's ultimate goal was. The thing that would have made him most hard is if he had shot a child. That would have been, he would have been so ecstatic to have killed a child. Because that's how people like this are. They dream about killing children.
No, he would have.
Wishes,
He would have preferred
yes,
to
he
shot
does.
someone bigger than
He
him.
wishes more than anything that he had shot.
Oh yeah. When you're that short, or admittedly the average child
Oh my
is taller than
God.
him still.
Significant difference. So this is a TED talk.
Yeah,
and this is the leftoids.
This is the
just
TED Talk
telling you
plus system. Where like
straight up that they enjoy and love killing you.
let them cook. Let them dig that grave with their teeth like a glutton.
Critical for moving from polarization to productivity is that the Wikipedians who write these articles aren't actually focused on finding the truth. They're working for something that's a little bit more attainable, which is the best of what we can know right now.
She's getting heckled too.
And after 7 years there, I actually believe that they're onto something. That for our most tricky disagreements, seeking the truth and seeking to convince others of the truth isn't necessarily the best place to start.
Do not try to convince others of the truth. In fact, what you should do is convince them of lies. She's about to say this straight up. She is about to straight up say lie because leftists are retarded and believe lies. She's about to say this directly.
Even Yarvin made this point.
He did.
Yeah.
Because leftists are
Reset the clock.
retards who believe. It's astonishing. Don't reset the clock on Yarvin.
Reset the clock.
Podcast, homie. Of course we talk about Yarvin.
Not while I'm here, it's not.
I think our reverence for the truth might have become a bit
Of course, open your mouth, but you didn't say a word.
Oh, truth is a distraction. Isn't it astonishing when they say shit like this? Full frontal.
preventing us from finding consensus.
You leave full frontal out of this.
Yeah, well, she's full frontal. Also,
This bitch ain't even Shah.
I'm just saying I'd do things to her. Whatever.
Oh, for
Calm
God's
it
sake,
down,
someone
Jesus
keep it in
Christ.
your
That's to
pants.
say
Yeah,
that the truth.
fucking hell.
This is women. We need to kick the women off this podcast. Spoon, we're going to go start Gossip Vault right now.
Women are bisexual. I just want to make
We
that
know
fact,
this.
by the way.
Don't try and teach us of the fucking old ways. We were here when they were written. We've been hanging out
I'm
with
glad that you're
fucking...
aware of this because every time I
fix
tell
her.
somebody this, they're like, "Oh no, that's not true."
They don't
or
get
they're
it.
just bipolar. No, all
Oh,
women are
listen,
bisexual.
I live with this
Exactly.
bitch. I don't need to be told that.
Listen, I'm just saying I can fix her.
No, you can't. You can't even fix yourself. You can
No,
make,
well,
you can
well,
barely
men-
make
Are
her
you gonna be
worse.
the one beating her, or is she gonna be beating you and giving you the black eye?
It will be we will beat each other, and then
Oh, how
it'll be fun.
romantic!
It will
I
be very
guarantee you, if
romantic.
Aiden tried to hit Bill, she'd break her hand.
She tried that once and it did.
No, Bill, I have never tried to harm you, and you know that.
Yeah, just not with your fist, with your fucking food you have.
That sounded fake as fuck. But I would never.
One time she legit
You know
tiger
that.
kneed me in her sleep and
It
like
was
dislocated
in
her
my
knee.
sleep. Again, that's what Bill's talking about. Is that it wasn't an active thing. It was I was
She
asleep.
threw like a wild like Muay Thai knee in her sleep and
I was
fucking
doing it.
like legit. All I heard was as I woke up. What's going on?
This
I'm
is what
completely
I'm
uninjured,
being
and she's like
blamed for.
dislocated
It's literal
something.
shit that happened while I was asleep, and I wasn't even trying. Bill, I know, as all women do, that if I were to try and stand up to you, I would be put in my place in a very based way. All women enjoy this and know it, and it's based. Anyway, this
let me tell you your
I would
Fuck is
put
wrong
this
with you?
woman in her place. Is what I'm saying. I would put her in her place.
You need to remember, in my bloodline, it's a very different beast because my dad's first wife tried to stab him to death in his sleep.
Well, that's fucked. Let's not repeat that, please.
And getting important things done.
She failed.
Now, none of that's to say that
He was asleep and she failed.
truth
Bill, stop making it worse for me.
obviously exists.
Doesn't take much.
Core, or the search for the truth is at the core of
tits
some of our
sagging.
greatest.
Her tits are a
Yeah,
bit saggy.
her jugs are like just traveling south.
She's
in
not
real
wearing.
time.
No, she's doing that feminist thing where she doesn't wear a bra.
Yeah,
And
but like, I know she's older, but like, I know, and the sagging
can-
if it hits all women, but like,
They
surely
do
Finally.
sagging that low, you know,
Skylar
that,
Blacked.
they do it on purpose to like it's hag maxing. It's actually, again, I think that we need to delineate
Ew.
one part of hag maxing, which is just where you're like,
Spoon, you're correct. Amalgamyte was a good
yes, I'm cool with getting older, versus this form of hag maxing wherein I am an old ass fucking hag and pretending like I'm a young fertile woman. That shit needs to be delineated
she's that old,
and broken
actually.
apart.
She looks like she's in her 30s, and therefore she's a hag. She's already lost at least half her eggs.
Yeah,
She's used up. Toss her away.
used up. It was
Christmas
in
cake.
Dr. Dutton's fucking research. Used up as a 30-year-old, 35-year-old.
This entire stream is completely unsalvageable.
Excuse me. Why should I lie about the truth? Which is that when you're 35,
I don't know. Why have you been doing so thus far?
Because it's true. Get
I've been fucking trying to get you dickheads to fucking
Get
toe the
fucked,
line
my
properly.
husband.
I'm
blame it on the
following
game.
the lead. What? Spoon, you're the one. You're the one that invited
Yes,
me
Spoon.
into. I
No,
follow the lead.
don't you fucking piggyback off me right now and blame it on me.
Oh no, they're all. Is
Just because I
am.
invited
I'm
you here
100%
and then
with
you
you.
can just
Responsibility.
oh my
No,
God,
no,
just
okay, new
typical
lines are
fucking
drawn.
woman.
I'm gonna.
You're
I'm,
the ones who start talking about the Jews first and the blacks,
Look,
and we're the left on
yeah,
stuff.
because we're correct,
all your
Amalgamyte. Now fucking
Yes.
side with me as we side against them.
Let's side against them.
Like players 3 and 4 are side against players 1 and 2. That's how it
Yeah.
be.
Animate and
Use the fucking Wildcats controller, you thought.
This dumb hoe.
We can all agree that
We
the
also
problem
know
is
that the
those
truth-
two groups.
Let's all agree that the problem is. Well, okay.
Are we going to talk about the bloke with the Hitler tash on the camera in the background?
I would like to begin with the fact that women are the problem because women are the vanguard of all this stupid shit.
First of all,
you disagree
first
that women
of
are the
fucking
vanguard of
all,
nonsense?
Okay. There is a commissariat class, which are people who are too invested in what's going on. So vis-a-vis people with fucking trimmed out kids, people who are trimmed out themselves,
Yeah, they're all
and women primarily. However, can we talk about the bloke in the background of this scene with a Hitler tash?
He's playing an oboe or something.
It's a fucking camera.
Is something of a fickle mistress, and that the beauty of the truth is actually
Giga Chud
struggle.
in the background.
The beauty of the truth.
No, look at the background. Look at the background. That's Giga Chud.
I gotta say, honestly, her tits are the lowest I've ever seen. Like, I'm sorry, bitch.
For her age,
I,
yeah.
I really hate to tell you this, but you gotta get a push-up bra. Because I guarantee this bitch is younger than me. And what are you doing? That's
This like
insane.
Those
How
are
they so low.
Okay, when I can say this, and I don't get to say this very often, those are lower than Konosuba tits. Yeah, you weren't expecting that reference today, were you? Those are some sub Konosuba. That's some Masami Obari type jugs.
What's she saying?
Some
He's
fucking
making an
gay
anime
bullshit.
reference.
No, I know that.
That's some fucking Konosuba jokes right there. That's like the boobs have got the weird physics.
Yeah, except they look better in anime when they're that
Yeah.
big and well, not that big, but like low and stuff.
Sweet chat.
They just look like they're
Sad, hungry,
Yeah.
hungry titties.
Deflated?
yeah
Downtrodden?
yes. Balloons. Oh, deflated balloons.
Empty saddlebags.
Sub showgirls behavior.
Joke.
Yeah. I'm full of fucking references.
Aiden, did you disconnect? Did her battery just die?
She's
Yeah, I'm
killed.
surprised she wasn't talking, but I think she's gone.
We're free at long last.
Ripperoni.
She got caught. How it be sometimes.
Aiden.
So, how's your guys' day?
Beat me to it. From the vote.
How's the weather over there?
It's been raining like a bastard for the last week.
It was
Oh, that sounds
27
awesome. Oh,
today.
yep. There goes
Oh, yeah,
your
there she goes.
sharing screen.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yep.
The
she got
podcast
it
is
today.
ours at last, boys. And go.
You're free.
We're free.
Yeah, there you go. So what did you actually want to talk about? Because now you could say some wild shit.
Now we're into the
For the most
wild.
part.
Now we're into the weeds.
Also, Amalgamyte, welcome to the podcast, where you will very likely be back, because now you've set a standard. Congratulations.
Thanks
To
for
say some
inviting
wild
me.
Yeah.
You're by far the most fun we've had with the guest because you just do not give a shit.
Oh. Yeah, no.
Yeah, there you go.
God bless.
Can you see
I
why
hold
you're-
myself back because I know we're on YouTube, so.
Yeah, I'm starting to see why your channel is not monetized.
Yeah, I did
might
have
be a
to wipe
reason.
my channel because I made YouTube unhappy and I got mass reported. So most of my content is gone, but we're slowly replacing it now. And I just have to delete my streams after they're done, which is very unfortunate. So, yeah.
You also make them member only
At least,
ones.
well, I can't do that because I'm not monetized yet. I have to
Oh,
wait till the
yeah.
strike's gone, then I'm going to try to reapply when that happens. But yeah, all my VODs are now on Kick and Rumble, so that's cool.
Ah, yeah, Rumble, where you can say some wild shit.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a
Except
minute.
since I stream also on Kick and YouTube at the same time, I still have to restrain myself. But I'm going to start doing like Rumble only streams so I can fly off the wall.
Yeah. Oh, great. Now we're going to have the people who don't like Arch and is pro Arch in the fucking chat having a go with each other.
Yes, fight, 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 fight.
Yeah, I
fight.
hate the Swede too. I can't stand the
Oh,
fucking
he was
Swede.
Norwegian.
No,
Yeah,
he's
he's Norwegian.
Swedish. Fucking
Is
snow
he?
monkey.
You're basically Finns.
Well, I would call him a snow Enwa, but alas.
So silly. I'm going right for the fucking. I'm going right for the fucking bleachers here. Hey Arch, Sami.
Yo, I've called him that before.
You fucking reindeer fucker.
Jesus fucking Christ, it's just gone off the rails.
No, I'm just gonna start fucking throwing out random bullshit. Fucking Zionade.
I actually thought he was Norwegian. I didn't know he was Swedish.
He's Norwegian.
No, okay, he's actually Norwegian. I just call him
I
a
was
Swede
gonna
because he gets
fucking
offended by
say.
it. I call him a Swede,
Like
snow
a
monkey.
random gaslighting here.
Considering the
Dane.
company keeps sweet like Dean, that's too far. I ain't going down that road. Holy shit.
So, someone said him and V was not happy because I'm not pro their fucking gooner shit. I don't actually think that's real.
They hung out with fucking Rags and with Dev for how long?
Yeah, that shouldn't have been a fucking surprise.
Hey Rags, guess what? If you're out there, fuck you. You never fucking DM'd. You never fucking played a game. You were in my game for 6 months. You still never played a game. Fuck you.
Oh god, yeah, there we go. Hold on.
A waste of dice.
I'll link Amalgamyte's channel because people are asking me what's the channel.
It will be in the description.
Yeah, but
We may have lost Aiden semi-permanently. C'est la vie. So, what's your views on anime?
Oh, I like anime. I'm a fake weeb though.
Same.
Fake one.
What's your favorite?
Let's see.
Go with your gut. Don't think about it. Just go with your gut.
Dr. Stone at the moment. My favorite anime changes as I watch more.
Man, Dr. Stone fell off with the America arc.
Well, I'm currently watching the America arc right now, so no spoilers. I'm not gonna. In the second half of season 4. I'm enjoying it so far. Thank you, my beloved.
I'm being informed by Uzlu that her laptop has died and the charger is not working. So we are on our own.
But like my first anime I ever watched was Blue Exorcist, and then for the longest time my favorite was Black Butler.
Okay. Fujoshi, good to know.
I'm not actually Fujoshi. I used to be when I was younger.
But
as I've gotten older. Huh?
I wonder
Choice anime says otherwise, Chief. Don't know what to say.
I wonder if I can try something here.
My favorite anime is Shigeru Death Frenzy.
I wonder if I could move the stream to Rumble for like 5 minutes and then just like release a slurry of flurry.
If we move over to fucking Rumble, then this is going to become a very different beast of a stream. Because you take the weighted plates off me if you do that.
Ask Amalgamyte if she wants to join.
Sure, I don't care.
But that is if I can get the stream going. So hold on a second. I want to.
Freeman's really good.
Freeman's very good.
I love Freeman. Apothecary Diaries is also really good for a more recent one as well. I call myself a fake weeb because I've been watching anime since I was like 13. But I also prefer playing video games or watching anime, and I like to binge watch. So if I have enough time to binge watch, I usually like to play a game instead. And I also spent a good chunk of my high school life at school, school shooting, and having a job, so I didn't actually have a ton of free time during those 4 years either. So I haven't actually watched that much anime for as long as I've been watching anime. So that's why I call myself a fake weeb.
Jonathan Tuesdays, we've always got Keto Nights. We've been watching Deadwood recently, and I believe the current plan is after we watch season 2 of Deadwood, we're going to go into Kamen Rider Build. Watch a bit of Tokusatsu.
Okay. Oh, Code Geass. I like Code Geass as well. I don't want to watch JoJo because I don't like the art style, and I'm very particular about art style.
Okay, what's your vibe about that? What are some faves in that regard?
This is going to sound really stupid, but as long as I like it, I don't like anything that's really grotesque and heavily
avoid Shigarui, Jesus Christ.
And like, no, I don't want to say like realistic, but like JoJo's art style makes it look realistic but grotesque at the same time, and over stylized. It's like that weird mix. I also don't like Western animation either because of how ridiculous their styles are. It's really gross and dumbed down, and it just looks awful. Like Simpsons, Family Guy, Rick and Morty. I don't like that stuff either. I just like the stereotypical anime style, and then an anime like adjacent, I guess.
Yeah, avoid Baki. That's all I have to say.
Oh God, even I know what that one is. Yeah,
I'm a big Baki fan. Jack Hun represent. I have good taste. What can I say?
I've never heard of it, but like I said, I'm a fake weeb. I don't know much.
If you're familiar with the anime that came out, which is Beastars, the one that's like kind of furry-ish.
Oh, ew.
Okay, the artist who makes that, her dad is the guy who makes Baki. Baki is like the martial arts anime of all time. Like if Ippo was boxing, then Baki has a scene. I can't even describe half the shit that's in Baki because it's too psychotic.
Oh my God.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
You know what's rough? Even I know what he's referencing.
One arc of Baki is they clone Miyamoto Musashi, and they use a spiritualist to bring his ghost back and put it in the body, and he just fucking wrecks house for like 6 months. Character is named Jack Hunter. His gimmick is the method of Goda, which is the art of biting. He's got titanium dentures and he bites people. That's it.
See, there's the Rumble link. Let's see if we can make this one go live. So just give me 1 second. And we should be this is going to go off in about 10 seconds. And I'll see if I can switch it over. I just have to change a bunch
Somebody
of
mentioned
things
Steins Gate in the chat, and I love Steins Gate.
Oh, always for Steins Gate. I swear, every single woman